Hello and welcome back to the spooky pyramid of video games. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, there's nothing
I'm
dubious about it at all.
I'm your host, Internet Man. Uh, this is the tailgate party before the big game. TM. Borgmaster, who are you excited for in today's annual sports exercise?
Uh,
Okay, it just does not
chaos.
like
I'm
controllers, huh?
No, it doesn't. I'm just hoping something weird and dumb happens. That's the only thing that could possibly
Oh,
make
you
the
mean
game
like the
interesting.
deep state cabal getting Kansas
Yes.
City to win because something something
Yes.
Anthony Fauci, something something Taylor Swift.
Yes. Exactly. Yes. The deep state will cause last year's Super Bowl winner and current dynasty, the Kansas City Chiefs, to win the Super Bowl again. As if that's not something that could happen without the deep state's intervention.
Yeah.
二人の友情は
All right.
絶対消えない。
Uh-huh.
See, their friendship lasts forever. Actually, I'm several seconds behind the stream, so I'm not going to read it aloud.
Okay. What's this story going to be about? Uh-huh. Gonna turn down the volume. I don't know why the music volume decided to...
I mean, it sounds fine to me. But I have to stream through it, so it's probably a bad thing.
Let me turn you up a little bit. Anyway, so this is the part near the end of Corpse Party where what's her bucket?
Ayate?
Where there's a it's the guy. What does Purgatory.
Oh, so there's a serial killer in the haunted school.
Yes. Yeah, there's a zombie murder man. Oh, this is gonna be about.
私の名前は大上さやか。東証学園高等部の2年生。
This is gonna be about the murder girl who's into the occult
なかなか学校に出られなかったりもす
and
る
is the one who tricked everyone into doing the ritual to end up in the haunted school.
今日は久しぶりのオフなので
And that's
私の大好
Sayaka,
きな親友の
right?
なほちゃんを
No,
呼び出して
I think Sayaka is her friend who gets horribly murdered.
その最後のイベントが
Oh, okay.
このトゥインクルガールズライブ
Twinkle
I'm
この
Girls.
町有数のライブハウスクラ
I'll
ブ
put
ベー
the
タ
plot
で
of
定期的
the
にやってるんだけど
because I've forgotten entirely.
ここのユニットの子たちが超可愛くて
Shout out to all my Twinkle Girls.
トゥインクルはね最近夜のランキング番組なんかにも出演しててどんどん注目度が上がってきてるユニットなんだ私も何度か番組で一緒させてもらっててメンバーの子たちとはメールとかツイッターでもよく絡んでる程度には仲良しだったりするんだよ
Yeah, Naho is she's the girl. She has a pentagram for a hair clip. which is how you know she's into the devil.
可愛かった
But
She's
she's
not
the one
obviously
who spread the ritual around in order to trap more people in the hell dimension.
ありがとうさやかトゥインクル最高大好きになった
So, I'm sure this will be a great and uplifting chapter.
でしょやばいでしょラストの曲の振
Love
り
me a
とか
good
さ
hell dimension.
覚えたよほらほら
Hora hora!
できてるよちょっと腰の動きが違うけどライブが終わってベータの外
This is what the
箱から出て
people,
きたファンのみんなが通りに溜まって余韻に浸り合っていた
the corpse party will continue until morale improves.
思わず混じって一緒に感動したかったけど、通りを塞いじゃいけないので我慢私たち見て見てタオル買っちゃったなほちゃんが物販コーナーで買ったらしいタオルを出してひらひら舞う大ファンじゃんいいな私も次買おうまだ9時かねえねえさやかガスツ寄ってそうだね寄ってこっかむふふスターミルクプリンスペシャルくだちなほちゃんが得体の知れないものを注文する
The concept of the Japanese family restaurant is one of those things that is just so culturally foreign to me.
何それ超甘じゃない
The Japanese family restaurant?
Yes, like, are you aware of Japanese Denny's?
星が7つ乗っててねミルクい
I
っぱい
guess
かか
not,
ってて
no.
And how Japanese Denny's is like, because basically it is not, they bought the name
Uh-huh.
to use Denny's, but it is managed by a separate company.
この子がさえのきなほちゃん
Okay.
同じ学校の同じ
It's
学
actually
年同
like
じクラス
considered a fairly upscale, like well-run restaurant chain in Japan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
この子も少し私の環境と似ているところがあって
Yeah, that's like how in China the
Hanashi to
Pizza Huts are like
よく一緒に
pretty
ご飯とか
decent
してるんだ
sit-down restaurants.
何より可愛いでしょ一緒にいると女子の私でもなんだかふにゃーってなるからこの子大好きなんだ
Uh-huh. There's also Japanese Hooters, yes. Yeah, no, surely my friend won't betray me by making me take part in a ritual that leads to me being a sacrifice for a murderous entity.
ありがとうじゃあ私はバターたっぷりパンケーキかしこまりましたとても夜の9時過ぎに女子が取るカロリーとは思えないけど今日は2人とも朝から何にも食べてないからこれぐらいは絶対
Listen, you fucking kids are like 16. You can eat whatever you want. You're fine.
なほちゃんが
I know,
トゥイン
right?
クルの曲を口ずさみながらタオルを眺めているこの子こう見えて実は普段は超クール学校のクラスメートがこの姿を見たら多分びっくりするはずだよ私と二人っきりの時にだけこんな猫みたいな面白い姿を見せてくれるのそんなに喜んでくれたら誘った私も嬉しいよおもむろに顔を上げてなほちゃんが私の目を見つめてくる吸い込まれそうなぐらい澄んだ瞳どうしたの心配だよさやかこのところあんまり休めてないんじゃない顔に出ていた疲労は完璧に消してきたのになほちゃんはしっかり見抜くこの2ヶ月土日なしだったよ声優さんとかドラマとかウェブラジオとかすごく忙しそうなほたんもじゃん毎日飛び回ってるでしょラジオだけじゃなく心霊取材とか読モとかそうだただのエキストラだよ斎藤工の後ろでずーっとフレンチ食べてるだけ
Uh-huh.
てかまだ言ってなかったのにどうして知ってるの田口さんのブログ超書いてあったよ太文字でみんななほちゃんを応援してくださいってげっそりとした顔でなほちゃんはペタリと机に
I
伏せる
do respect the localization choice to translate as oy vey.
あ あの人の横では何の話もできないな。
Yeah, that was the right choice.
顎を机の上に乗せてほっぺたをプーッと膨らませるナホちゃんをしばらく眺めて、私は
Oh,
い
it's
つ切り
like
出そうかと迷っていた相談事に触れてみたの。あのねナホタン、今度私のラジオでさ、怖い話特集やるの。
uh-huh.
突っ伏したままのナホ
It's
ちゃん
kind of
が
hard
目
to
を
find
開
a
け
good
る。
story summary for
ナホタン
for
声いい
Corpse
しさ、
Party
ぜひ
because
出
it
てくれ
was
ない？
retconned
リス
so
ナ
many
ーからの
times.
怖い話のお便りに専
Well,
門家
the
のコ
thing
メントを
about
つけて
Corpse
くれたらと
Party
思うの。
is there's the original Dojin RPG
Yeah.
Maker game from '96.
Yeah.
There's the PC remake,
There's a
which
mobile
is
remake.
where a lot of the script, and then there's the PSP remake, which uses
Yeah.
most of the same script from the PC remake,
But like adds more characters
but adds
to get killed off.
more characters and plot points.
ナホちゃんは机に
Yeah, so
頭
it
を
gets
乗せたまま
retconned
し
so much
ば
that
らく考
I
え
don't
込んで
really
しまった。
know where to find a good
Nani ka
story
shinkai
summary.
Also, there's like
私は今一瞬
timeline
この
fuckery
子の目がキラッとしたのを見逃さない。もう一押しだ。
Fuckery.
お願い。ナホタン顔出し OK でしょ？うちのリスナーさんたちも私たちの関係知ってるから、ナホタンまだーってメールがしょっちゅう来てるし、何より私がナホタンと一緒にラジオをやってみたいの。にゃむにゃむ。あ、にゃむにゃむした。この子興味を示したわ。あとはカリカリで釣ればきっと飛びつくわ。
I hate this.
It's just these two girls talking in a restaurant
ほらほらほらほら。ぶにゃ
about nothing of any
ー。
importance.
たまにナホちゃんは猫に、私は飼い主さんに化ける。
I have a
じゃあギャラ
uh-huh cat play. I understand.
どういうことなんだぜ。
I am on the record as
じゃなくて、
not being a
昼ご飯の
huge
カフェをご
fan
馳走するの
of
でどう？
slice of life anime.
Uh-huh.
ナホちゃんの顔がパーッと明るくなる。
Because
出る出る。
like the entire cute girls doing cute things genre is does very little for me.
ありがと
Like, it has to be like a well-written, a well-written thing in order to be any good.
う。ぶにゃ
Like they have to like make it.
You
matter,
have to
like,
do a
what's the rock?
Bochi the Rock.
Yes, that was the example I brought up. Yeah.
ー。なんでシャーするのよ。よし、快諾を取り付けた。私はこの時顔いっぱいで至福の笑みを浮かべていたはず。ナホちゃんは今本当に人気があって他のラジオにも呼ばれてたりしてるから、スケジュールを抑えるのが大変な子なのだ。一度仕事でも絡んでみたいと思ってたんだけど、こうもあっさり実現するとは。注文したスターミルクプリンスペシャルとバターたっぷりパンケーキを食べさチェックしながら楽しんでいたら、いつの間にか時計は10時を回っていた。そろそろ帰ろうかとナホちゃんと2人で席を立ち、そのままキャッキャウフフしながら帰路に着いたの。ナホタン、次学校いつだよ。明日行くよ。仕事でだいぶ授業サボってたから、せめてレポート出すようにって言われてるの。ああ、なる。さやかも出さなきゃだよ、きっと。次学校行ったら言われるよ。うわー、マジか。まあいいや、レポートくらい一晩徹夜すればなんとかなるさ。ああ、そうだ、家寄って響先生の本持ってく？読みたい。あ、借りる借りる。おっすおっす。帰り道、ちょうど私の家に向かう道にナホちゃんが住んでる。というか居候してる作家の響先生のお屋敷がある。事情があってナホちゃんは今実家でなくて、ここから学校に通ってる。先生に弟子にしてもらうために転がり込んだって話だけど、この子の行動力にはいつも見習わなきゃって思わされる。先生、ただいま。
やあ、おかえり。
Yep.
寒くなかったかい？
And this is the
ん？
the occultist
君は
guy.
おろおろ していた私に目をやり、優しい目でキビキ先生が話しかけてくれた。
And
Ikemen-da.
he gets
わ、
horribly
イケメン
murdered.
だ。こんばんは、はじめまして。
I
大
thought
梅
there
さ
weren't
やか
that
と
many
申します。
deaths in Corpse Party, but I guess there's like 4 or 5.
No, there are a bunch of like secondary and tertiary characters who are already dead, who are either already dead or you get to see murdered in front of you.
Oh, okay.
ペコリと頭を下げると、先生は優しい佇まいで微笑んでくれる。
響です。ナホ君と仲
I
良くし
suppose
て
I
くれ
should
て
be
ありがとう。
happy that I don't
いつも
know
君の話を聞いてい
much
ますよ。
about the plot of the Corpse Party.
嬉しいです。
It's
私もナホちゃ
a
んから
miserable
キビキ先
time.
生のことはいっぱい聞かせていただいています。
きっと私の失敗談ばかりじゃないかい。
そんな、とんでもない。
Alright, I'll be right back.
ねえ
I'm
ねえ
being
さやか、
actively
せっかく
gnawed
だから
on
お茶でも
by
飲ん
a
でい
cat.
かない？先生がね、
Alright.
超美味しい
You'll
セ
have
カ
a
ンド
better
ブラッシュの
time.
ダージリンを買ってきてくれた。
I would rather be attacked by a cat than play this.
急な
Just
振
have
り
your
にオ
foot
ロオロ
gnawed
する。
on by a
夜遅い
mush
し、
a cat that wants to get fed an hour early.
Yeah.
いいですか？
And he's staring at me right now because he knows. Alright, I'll be right back.
もちろん。ただ、お家の方が心配されるから連絡だけしておくといいね。
にゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃ。Oh, I could be playing
ありがとうございます。
Melty Blood.
じゃあ、少しだけお邪魔します。
ゆっくりしていきなさい。
笑顔が優しい。こりゃナホちゃんが夢中になるのもわかるよ。さあ、奥へ行きましょう。はい、先生の前だとナホちゃんはいつものクールなキャラに戻っちゃう。家に電話を入れた私は挙動不審になりながらリビングに通された。広くゆったりとしたリビングは和風なイメージとベトナム系のアジアン雑貨や家具が見事に融合して
Help.
独特。
荷物はその辺に置いてください。
すみません。先生、ありがとう。
Sensei arigato.
平気だよ。私も飲みたかったんだ。
笑顔を残してキビキ先生は部屋の奥へ消えていった。素敵。ナホちゃんに誘われていくらするのかわからない高級そうなソファーに私は緊張しながら腰掛けた。おお、沈む。さやか、
Alright, I'm
リラッ
back.
クス
Wait,
してい
so
ってね。
Kibiki's a dreamboat,
私
so
ちょっ
he's
と
not
お手
related
洗い
to
行ってくる。
Sayaka then.
No, no, he's Naho's occult mentor.
うん、じゃあ
Oh,
寝
I
と
see.
く。いいよ。
Alright, so I was gonna say,
I
if
hate
your
that I
friend has
remember
an
these
occult...
details
変な姿勢で
I'm
固まった
grateful you
まま
remember those
沈んだ
details.
私
for
を
all of
笑い
these
ながら
great
ナホちゃん
Gaiden
が席を立つ。
stories in the world of Corpse Party.
びっくりして声のした方を振り返る。田口さんも鍵ぐらいしてよ。
Alright, once again, we got weird bathroom stuff in Corpse Party.
Really concerned with these girls using the bathroom.
すごい勢いで扉が閉められていた。噂の田口さん。いやー、修羅場だ。信じらん
Yeah.
ない。キッチンから目を丸くして顔を出していたキビキ先生もふふっと笑って頭を引っ込める。
It'd be a shame if I was horribly murdered.
深い黄色の雫を一滴からも味わうようにそっと口の中に溶かし込む。響先生の入れてくれた紅茶はそれまで私が飲んでいたものとは全く違う味がした。
Wait, so he just surprised her in the
美味しい
kitchen?
です。
そう、
I don't
口に
know.
あってよかった。
深みのある味と香り、紅茶なんてどれも同じだと思ってました。 うちにはティーバッグのものしかなくて。
So I think I've identified the problem here.
Yeah.
バッグのものも最
This
近はいい
game,
味が
this
するよ
game
ね。
isn't well
美
written.
味しい。ただ私はやはりこれが一番飲み慣れていて好きなんだ。
Like the writer wants to
美
describe
味しいです
things,
先生。
but is bad at describing things, or describes the wrong things.
田口さんいつ帰るの？
手厳しいな、なおちゃん。
Does that seem right to you?
田
Yeah.
口さんってずいぶん年上のはずなんだけど、完全になほちゃんに飲まれちゃってる。
Wait, who's this guy?
今日中にレンタル返さなきゃいけないから、そろそろ帰ります。
Who's renting videos in Japan?
またエロビ。
違うよ。
In the year 2006?
テクノブレイク。なほちゃんが田口さんに向かって光線を出している。
There's still
なんか
DVD
ウル
rental.
トラマンみ
This
たいな
was
可愛い
this was
ニャンだけど
PSP era. This was a late model
先
PSP
生、
game.
また明日。
明日は学校行くから来てもいません。
そうなんだ。
I mean, at least here in the States, the last DVD rental places didn't fully
29
die.
歳。非リア充
I
に
guess
価値あれ。
I guess Hollywood Video did not. I remember picking up a copy of Shadows of the Damned from a Hollywood Video's Everything Must Go sale in 2013?
Sounds about right.
2014?
田口さんはフラフラになって玄関に消えていった。私と並んで楽しそうに眺めていた響先生も笑顔で手を振っていた。あ、では
The video
私もそ
stores
ろそろお
probably
いと
still
まします。
existed.
そうかい。おもてなしもできなくてすまなかったね。
Remember listen, back in the day, you had to go to a video store? And sometimes they just didn't have the movie you wanted.
とんでもないです。
Also, I don't think like the mail DVD thing like was like it existed really in Japan.
No.
Did it?
No.
So
うん。
so video stores probably lasted there until
だいぶ
streaming.
先に行ったと思うから、もう出会う心配ないよ。ひどい。
またゆっくり遊びに来てください。夜道気をつけて。
ありがとうございました。失礼します。
That's why you can rent DVDs in Persona 5.
ひんやりとした空気がほてった方に気持ちいい。
I think you can.
今日
Maybe
一日
pick
の
that
楽
up.
しかった思
They
い出
still
を振
like
り返っ
physical
て、
media in
ついでに
Japan.
私はカバンに持っていたトゥインクルの CD を
Because
1
they're
枚
You
smart.
can still buy CDs in Japan, and that is considered an acceptable way of listening to music.
Hey, I was in a Empire Records in Shibuya
あり
last
がとう
summer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can still buy
君
CDs.
の見つけてきてくれた天神小学校の件。これはす
Uh-huh.
ごいよ。
There's apparently some boy band group dropping an album that day.
この取材が実
You
現
know,
すれ
they're
ば
teenagers flooding
世
in
界
there.
中
I
の
was
オカルト
standing
研
at like
究がひっ
the
くり返る騒ぎになるぞ。
disused foreign music section
Yes.
with the
止まらない。
headphones on, listening to 10,000 Gex.
Yes. That's a very funny image.
Oh, thank you.
Is yes, the big old gaijin tourist listening to stuff on his headphones while a
You're
bunch
just
of teen
behind him,
girls.
Just like streaming like in and out,
Yeah.
behind
りょ
them.
うさん、息してないよ。
Oh no.
Yeah, Tokyo's fun. I suggest doing tourism there.
I think I've mentioned this before. I was going to
令状調査ファイル02京県天神小学校現在調
I
査
was
中
going to go to Japan as like a late graduation present in April of 2020, and that did not happen.
篠崎家の調査を進
I
め
can
る
see
だ
how
け
that
で
wouldn't work out.
強い霊障を受けた。体の右半分が麻痺、左鼓膜に異常、数週間にわたる増毛感、吐き気、下血。
See, the main problem with doing occult rituals in Japanese high schools is sometimes you get like you unlock like persona powers, and other times you get transported to like a murder ghost house.
Yeah.
You just can't really tell like what's gonna happen until it happens.
行かない方がいいかもしれない。私の名前は佐江のきなほ。霊能調査で全国の心霊スポットを回り、依頼者の不安を取り除いたり、可能なものは解決したりしている。私の周りには最近、ある異変が起こっていた。先月調査を開始した霊場から、それまで経験したことがないほどの強力な思念体を連れてきてしまったようだ。現地から持ち帰ってきた呪術用の片白。これさっきファミレスでさやかにラジオに出ないって誘われた時、霊にまつわる怪談話は霊を刺激する。
Oh, ghost stories can actually provoke the
私
spirits
の周りに
involved
付
in
きまとって
them.
いるそれがさやかに影響してしまわないかと懸念していたのだ。
Sounds spooky.
ただこの霊は私の体調をむちゃくちゃにしてくれている以外は、私が抑え込んでやればさやかのラジオもきっと大丈夫だと思う。あれ、先生、キッチン直行で水を飲みに行ったから気づかなかったけれど、リビングのソファーで響先生が眠っていた。先生、風邪ひいちゃいますよ。先生、よく眠ってる。先生、かわいい。
Saika has a radio show?
Yeah.
Like a school radio show?
No, I think they're both like
きっとお昼までに
idols or
Oh, I
高いで
celebrities.
しょ先生。この毛布、いい夢見てくださいね。心霊調査は危険。いろんな人に深入りしないようにって忠告される。どうしてこんなことをするかというと、すべてはそう、先生のため。私の調査の力を使うことで先生の怪奇小説のお仕事がはかどるなら、先生が褒めてくれるなら、
So, what's your favorite
私は
horror anime?
すべてを犠牲にしたっていい。
So the thing is, there are not very many good horror animes.
Are there any good horror animes?
Higurashi.
Oh,
The
okay.
anime adaptation of Higurashi is pretty good. I think Shiki is all right, because it's basically doing Salem's Lot, but in
やっ
rural
ぱり
Japan.
先生と田口さんだけで
Ah,
天
right,
神
yes,
小
that one.
学校へは行かせられないな。
It's
Okay.
pretty
危ない
good.
もの。
It
私も
ends in
つ
a
いていこう。
very good, violent, horrible way.
先生の毛布を肩までかけ直して部屋に戻る。私が学
Which
校
is
に
what
行
you
く
want,
時も
really.
まだ眠っていると思うから、置き手紙をしておく。先生は逆に私のことを心配して田口さんと2人だけで天神小に行くって言ってくれている。その優しい思いやりに、私は今まで2人だけだと余計危ないとは言い出せずにいたのだ。
But you know, I feel like
先生へ。
at some point we'll get the anime, the Uzumaki anime that Adult Swim has been working on for literally like 5 years. That'll eventually happen,
時
right?
刻は午前11時になりました。
Yeah,
最新ニュースをお伝え
surely.
します。
Hey, the clips they've shown are very pretty. The way that thing
新宿駅
looks,
東南口のエスカレーター下広場で起こった女学生
all
死
of
体
the
遺棄事件
swirly
につきまして
bits.
おはよう
I
ナオ
love
君
swirly bits.
君の見つけてくれた
Because it's about
天
spirals,
神
you
町に
see.
伝わる都市伝説だが
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
君に危険があってはと思うのでやはり
I know that
私
the
たちだけ
Junji
で
Ito collection, I know that stuff's like terrible.
いない
no.
の
Yeah, that's a garbage show.
Like a terrible
そういえば
adaptation of those
今日は
manga.
珍しく学校へ行くと言っていたか相変わらず綺麗に使っているな私
先生へ。私、先生のためなら全然動けます。天神町で行った 調査のまとめを検討しますと、多分例の方法を逆打ちすることで帰ってこられると思います。例に対する耐性を持たない先生と田口さんだけではあの学校は危険だと思うので、今日学校から帰ったらやはり私も一緒に篠崎幸子のおまじないを行います。本当に成功するかどうか低めの確率ですけれど、うまく潜入できれば先生のお仕事第3回も編集部が評価してくれたら、美味しいもの食べさせてね。
ありがとう、直くん。逆打ちの方法は分かっている。天神小学校へは返事。
おはようございます、桐木先生。もう起きてらっしゃいますか？
彼も気合十分だな。
Oh, that's the cameraman.
よし、
That's right.
行くか。
午前の収録が終わってすぐに学校に来たんだけど、お昼休みの時間になっちゃった。でも私は知ってるんだ。普段仕事でめったに出てこ
I
ない
wish
あの子
I
が
wish real occultism was as cool as anime occultism. Instead of,
Yeah,
I don't know,
totally.
Zach Baggins. Do you know who Zach Baggins is?
なぜかって
He is the
Is he like
Ghost
a modern-
Adventures
そ
man.
れは私も
Oh,
いつも
so
同
is
じ
he like
場
a
所に行
modern
くから。
Aleister Crowley?
Yeah, he's he is the most bro of bro ghost hunters.
Oh no.
And he's
Imagine he sucks.
he does. But what if I told you that he has to wear he says he has to wear glasses now because a demon attacked his eyesight.
That's great. I think the demon should do it more.
扉の鍵が壊れてて屋上に出れちゃうんだよね。校舎と校舎の間に転落防止用のフェンスがある。あんまり高くないから余裕で越
See,
え
I
られ
only
ちゃ
know
うんだよね。
one Aleister Crowley story, but it's the
Aw,
only
yeah,
Aleister Crowley story.
video game.
突風にも負けず余裕で乗り越える。あ、いたいた。
Ara?
その場所にやっぱりなおちゃんはいた。お昼休みの学校の屋上で
Uh-huh.
紙パックを加えて読書にふける女子高生。この子がやると何でも絵になるな。
Oh, there we go.
さやか。
Yeah, I'm a good half minute behind you. But yeah, that's the money shot.
Yeah. Hold it. There we go.
うん、大丈夫。怒られなかったぜ。おお、手なずけてるね、親。口
I
悪
can't
い。
believe there's this censorship
じゃあ、昨日借りた先生の作
covering
品
the art.
すごいんだけど。
You know,
The
having learned
artistry.
from the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, actually the only value art has is
でしょ、引っ張ら
its
れるでしょ。
ability to be a tax write-off.
最初の殺人現場、森林描写のなくしたてとか大好き。気が狂ってるよね、あの
And
主人公。
there is no other value to creative work other than profit, or if it won't make a profit,
テン
tax
ション上げ
write-off.
直すの大変だったけどね。続き読むの楽しみだよ。読んでみて読んでみて。あ、そうだ、昨日借りたトゥインクルの CD もやばかった。もう死ぬ。本当よかった。ライブの曲いっぱい入ってたでしょ。トゥインクルはね、PV がまたいいのよ。携帯に入ってるかな。入ってないや。今度見せるよ。歌ってみたやったらウケるかな。いいね、超見るよ私も。なった。もう1時か。じゃあ私またちょっと打ち合わせに行ってくるわ。なほた、今日放課後収録よろしくね。5時半に東新宿だから4時。オッケー、ナイス拷問。そこ繰り返さなくていいよ。なほちゃんは相変わらずのテンションだ。今日の収録もきっと楽しくなるぞ。
I feel like I'm 5 minutes away from just looking at Bumble again.
しつこいな。
Let's see here. What can I do to help? Oh, so from WWK, did you hear how they still had to record the score to the canceled Scooby-Doo movie? Because they already booked it and paid.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Yeah. I mean, those musicians might as well get paid.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. Bo's barking at something upstairs.
Is he Big Bo?
嘘でしょ。まさかこの呪い細胞
She's coughing up blood.
いつまでつきまとう気なの？
Maybe she shouldn't go to the hell dimension. But she really loves her sensei, you see.
皆さんこんばんは。大上さやかのラブプレイバー今夜も始まりましたよ。
What is a teenage Japanese girl to do besides go to a hell dimension and get horribly murdered?
And then be a ghost who attempts to ensure that other people are also horribly murdered.
張り切っていきましょう。
Because, spoilers, that's what happens in Corpse
私
Party
学
with
校に行
Naho.
ったの。友達に会いに。久しぶりにリラックス
Oh,
で
so
きた
she
よ。
dead before the game starts, and she just tried to lure them all into the hell dimension?
Yeah, she basically deceives everyone. And is
okay.
the reason why all of these anime high school kids have been performing this ritual. She could climb Tartarus and get horribly murdered. Listen, that
うーん
I would
Kids love
rather.
comic Tartarus.
Borf, borf.
The children yearn for their hell dimensions.
なんか
Yes.
スタッフが受けてる。なんで？大上が学校に行く絵が面白い？いや、行くよ、行くだろ。私だってみんなと同じ高校生なんだから。
I would rather be playing Persona 3.
Yeah, I've
Graves,
also been playing.
Arbitrary Water.
I've also been playing Reload too much recently as well.
笑うな。受けてるって意味か。
The thing I watching a friend play some Persona 3 Reload, remembering that a lot of the social links in Persona 3 especially are very much enabling people's terrible behavior until they fuck around and find out that maybe they shouldn't, let's say, date a teacher.
Yeah,
Or-
Genji. Yep.
学校っていいねって言
Or,
い
you
たか
know,
った
like
の
the
に
9-year-old girl who
落
wants
ちて
to
こなかった。
run away from home.
まあ
And
いい
you're
や
just
yeah,
like,
that girl
well, if
was
you want
bad.
those
30
those
分
Course.
じっくりお付き合いください。
those happy notes, you gotta be like, yeah, absolutely you should run away from home, kid.
さやかのパーソナリティぶりはさすがだった。プロの仕事を
I
目の
found
当た
the
りにす
social
る
links
と
kind of bland.
私の気
They're
も
a
引き
lot
締まる。
they're a lot more mundane compared to 4 and 5.
Yeah, that's just a product of it being Persona 3.
That's partially because it's the first one, and partially because you are interacting with other high school students and not the
Like weird
weirdo
goth
guy who
doctor
runs
or a
the
journalist.
airsoft gun shop.
Hell yeah. That guy's cool, okay?
That guy's cool. Or I mean, you do have some good ones in Persona 3, like that, like the monk who
Yeah,
hangs
the
out
monk's
in the
fun.
nightclub.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
I
the
love my
monk's
elderly
fun.
couple dealing with their son's death.
Man, that is a
はい
real
前までい
ass
ただきました。
social link.
サイノキさん、どうぞブースへ。
We love the French turbo weeb exchange student.
Oh yes, the most twink French exchange student.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, oui, oui.
The voice acting is actually pretty good. Is fine for him in Reload.
Yeah.
They do good on that overly French voice acting.
Yes, the son. Yes, the dying young man.
はい。 ゲストの私が
Yeah,
招
you
か
see,
れる
Bebe is the best.
収録ブースに
Like,
入ると
why isn't he a
さや
romance
かがマイ
option?
クの向かいに座って手を振っ
Um,
ていた
because
Why can't-
no homo.
Why can't you romance the French twink? You see, and that goes back to my one comment, which is the worst part of Persona 3 Reload is the fact that it is Persona 3.
The problem with Persona 3 Reload is that it's not Persona 3 Portable Reload. Because I can't play as the lady main character.
Yeah, they need to add that in as free DLC.
Because instead of having to deal with Kenji as your first social link, who is literally Mr. Hey bro, wouldn't it be cool if I dated a teacher? And then, you know, they let you do that for real.
And then he finds
10
out.
years later.
Oh yeah, and then you do that for real.
Instead you hang out with Junpei and get to friend zone him.
That's pretty good.
As he tries to white knight you.
手を振るさやかに笑顔を返して
So I
用意された
don't
マイ
know
クの
if
前の椅子
they.
に座ろうとした
Well, in 3, you almost date your teacher in 3.
Yeah.
You get to the point where you could date the teacher, and the teacher is like, oh no,
Yeah.
oh no.
Oh no. Hey.
どうしたの
But yes, that teacher has the correct reaction to
なんでもないよ
the idea of dating one of her students.
カメ
Yeah.
ラもあるから可愛い顔で行こうぜ了解キリこの子篠崎家の調査資料にあった
Oh,
篠崎の一人娘幸
just
子
got a girl in the
最
corner.
近付きまとってい
Oh,
た
there's
の
just a little ghost
この
girl
子だ
hanging
った
out.
のね
Yeah, in Persona 5, teacher don't give a
黒
fuck.
目がどこにあるかわ
She's
からない
she's down.
微動だにしない
I mean, we're all forgetting in Persona 4 the MILF teacher.
体中に
Yeah,
傷
but
が
she's played as a
頭
joke.
打ち喉に
I
液が
guess.
逆流し始める
Whereas
I mean, so
篠崎
so is Kawakami because like
Yeah.
she's working for a maid service and she's always her social links are always her showing up and be like, this job sucks, and then just like crashing on your bed.
yeah,
さやか
It's very
は見えていないんだ
funny.
いけない
It's supposed to be funny.
影響が出ない
but
よう
then
にしな
but
くて
then the game lets you date her.
Yeah.
では回します
And like the implication is supposed to be like she's overworked, she's being blackmailed, and also she's like extremely done. But then it's like, what if you
さて
dated
皆さ
her?
んお待ちかね今週のやってみたコ
I mean, on one level though, everyone in that school is wildly unethical.
ーナー
Oh
は仕
yeah.
方ないな今週はそう
So it makes sense in that context.
Yes.
なんでみんないっぱいメール送ってかんの過去最高くらい来てるんだけどそれでねこんなの私一人じゃやってらんないので
That
今日
and
は
the other
ゲ
running
ストの
joke in
方
Persona
をお
5
招きして
being
おります
every time you and your crew go somewhere else, you just end up talking about the investigation again.
スタッフ拍手早い
Wait,
よ
how's that joke?
さて
Yes.
ゲストは誰
That's
な
the
ん
running
でしょう
joke
か
whenever you
That's the
do any
running
school trips in Persona 5 is instead of doing anything fun, you just end up all talking about the investigation team stuff.
I don't remember the fun trips in Persona 5.
Yeah, that's because they're boring.
Fair enough.
作家にし
I
て
mean, it's
心
better.
霊調
Oh
査
wait,
の
no,
プ
because
ロフェ
they
ッショ
did
ナル
have a
美人
bathhouse
であ
gag
り頭脳
and a
明
beach
晰
episode.
女子高生霊能作家の
Right.
さえのきな
Wait, no, they had both bathhouse gags. They had the bathhouse gag from 3 and 4
来てくれてあ
as
り
two
がと
separate
う
events, right?
Yes. I am so happy, ureshi. The culture of Nihon, Japan is sugoi amazing. Yes, they're
え
podcasting.
お招きいただき光栄ですおお
Yes, these two high school girls are just podcasting because that's something high schools do. High school girls do. in
学校が一緒
Japan.
で
Yeah.
クラスも一緒でねよく遊んでる仲良しなんだけど
I'll say it's real weird to play Cyberpunk 2077
叶えてやったよ喜んでね
as female V because female V is voiced by Makoto's voice actress
まあね一番喜んでるのは
and she
私
just
だっ
says
たりするん
fuck
だ
a
けど
lot.
That's
今
pretty
回
good.
は怪談特集ということで
Jeremy Lee is
専門家
actually
のコメン
very
トをい
good
ただければ
as
と思って
female
ます
V.
なおさん常世の狭間で震えなさい
It seems
Nanatsu
like
no
this is
hoshi no moto
this is a Assassin's Creed Odyssey situation where the female main character is just a better time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Kimi
Keanu Reeves
テンション上がって
maybe
きた
not
よ
a great voice actor.
I mean, you don't watch Keanu Reeves for his acting ability.
No, I watched Keanu Reeves
では早速お便り
to
を読んでい
tactically
きましょう
reload a handgun in the middle of a firefight
なぎじゅんぺいさんからの怖い話
and also go whoa.
Dude, Keanu Reeves barely talks in that
今までほと
last
んどの
John
練
Wick
習
movie.
は
It's great.
こちらの条例力で少しずつ引いていくものだったけれど白昼にこんなにはっきりと見えるほどのエネルギーなんて初めていけない頭が割れそうカメラ回ってるし
I at least had to keep myself from coughing up blood.
なほちゃんがスカートをギュッと握ってるあれあれ意外と緊張する子なの
Not
か
bothering anyone, just hanging out, just vibing.
Yeah, just vibing.
むしろ可愛く思えた私はそのままリードする形で収録を進めた
Dorbable.
And Lionheart.
Adorable.
In Persona 4, I believe the beach episode. Oh wait, no, Golden has a second beach episode. There's 2 beach episodes in Persona 4.
How many games with the gender pro tag choice is the male the better option? I think Sarah Ryder in Mass Effect Andromeda, her face looks weird.
Her face does look weird, but it does feel like she's the intended
ドド
character,
ーンなんと
right?
襖を開けるとそこには
Uh,
ひょろりとこちらを
Like,
見せ
Fem Ryder seems like the one that they intended you to play as.
どうですかなほさんこれ作り話ですよね京都府の水野さんご冗談をそうですねこれだけの事例証拠では真偽の断定は難しいと思
I
い
did
ます
male Ryder.
ということは冗談ではなくやっぱり水野さんの言うことは本当って可能性もありますね
I did Fem Ryder when I played that. I think because just the vibe of Andromeda was that it was the
実はもっと恐
Voyager
ろ
of
しいこ
Mass
とに気づい
Effect,
てるのなほちゃんがねさっき
so
から
that's why it felt
なん
natural.
かチラチラ部屋の隅を気にしてるのよね
Sure.
The voice actor or like the actual
ま
character?
さか
I've never played Persona 5
私とな
Strikers.
ほちゃんの二人だと思
I
ってた
played
けど
Persona 5 Strikers. I enjoyed it. I don't remember. You mean like the voice actor from Male Rider?
I don't have anything against the voice cast for that game. The problem with Mass Effect Andromeda is just the writing and the gameplay and most things.
ああいえ大丈夫ですよ盛り上げ
The
るためにテンショ
gameplay
ンを上げながら
could have been
なほちゃん
okay.
に気づかれたって表情を見ているうちに私はだんだん怖くなってきて
Yeah, I think like the characters aren't good,
なほちゃん
like
が
they're
本物の
badly
霊の
sketched
世界に
characters.
精通してることはけれど
and that's the problem with
どこかで
Andromeda.
空ごと
And
I mean,
also
that
the
and all
part
the-
where the main story
自分の住む世界
involves
と違うからって
the most
真剣に
C
理解しよ
tier
うとしていなかった
rubber mask looking
今
aliens
更ながら気づいたのだ
who are just evil.
遅かったんだけれど
お疲れ様ですラストいただきました
Liam could have been a good like idiot friend character.
Instead,
Like
he's a
Liam was,
cop.
let's say he's a cop. Liam was almost a lovable dumbass.
さっき何か見えてたんじゃない見てないよちらっと収録ブース
Maybe
に目を
what's
流
the
すもう
what's the girl version of a fuck boy?
I mean,
Like, what's the correct terminology to use there? It's not thought.
it might be thought.
That's something different. It might be.
No.
Yes, it seems a little bit
私は
different.
Yeah.
あ
何
a
事
little
も
bit
なかっ
different.
たようにさやかの話題を別の方へ誘導する
Anyway, PB's a fuckboy. Is PB's problem.
I don't like anyone in Mass Effect Andromeda. Even Drac is just like budget Rex. But a
Yeah.
grandpa.
They who's the female Turian
Huh?
you get?
Vetra.
どうしたの
Vetra. She's almost okay.
Yeah.
誰か収録中喋りました
Nora is a fucking weeb. It's just insufferable.
Yep. Cora is
Cora.
Cora's just like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm so good at Asari biotics that they let me hang out with the Asari. So it's basically like I'm an Asari. Just the most
収録
like
中に喋るわけないじゃん
weeaboo.
Yeah, just the most space weeb imaginable. And I guess good on the game for having the actual Asari she interacts with being like, what the hell is your problem
京都府の水野さん
about it?
ご
Yeah.
冗談を
So at least they treat her like a tryhard, but then why have the character be a try? Yeah, no, it seems poorly thought out.
そうですねこれだけの事例証拠では二人の声しか聞こえないね
聞こえませんか
京都府の水野さん
Oh, this
ご
is
冗
good.
談
Haunted
を
haunted tapes.
そうですねこれだけの事例証拠では
ここですさえのきさんのそうですね
Well, I
の
love
後
it
で
when
す
the tapes are haunted.
ご冗談をそうですねこれだけの事例証拠ではご冗談をそうですねこれだけの事例証拠ではこれ見えてるって言ってるんじゃない
Yeah.
そうですねこれだ嘘でしょ
乗っちゃったよ
But look inside yourself. What does Dragon Age Inquisition do for you that Andromeda doesn't?
マジっす
Because
か
I'm probably the opposite.
Here's my answer. Dragon Age Inquisition does the same as Andromeda. The difference is I finished Andromeda. I just got bored
Hey.
of Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, I dropped off of Inquisition pretty early, but I finished Andromeda.
Yes,
So I'm curious
they're listening to the tape, and there's ghost voices on the tape.
しっかりしろ
Can't believe it. Ghosts in my
スタッ
tapes?
フの一人が首を押さえてのた打ち始めた
Oh yeah,
知らないように顔を真っ
ghost
赤にし
problems
口から泡を
more.
吐いて呼吸不全に陥っている
Ghost
ような症
problems
状だ
next.
体を押さえろ物が倒れてきたら危ないはい
I
Okay,
don't
so
like
Lionheart
any of
like
I
character
don't.
customization.
の何かの発作
I guess
guess
I'm
it's
technically
cool.
on the hook to play Mass Effect Andromeda
おい救急車呼べ早く蘇生措置
Yeah.
when we get
But has
40.
ZP played Mass Effect Andromeda?
しっかりし
I
ろお
think
い
he has.
ゲスト
So
返
if
せ
you both
今
played
日
it.
は話だ
Yes.
Well, okay.
さやかの顔から笑顔が消えて怯えた表情になっていたこれは
So I guess if you're more into like CRP, like things that are almost reminiscent of CRPGs, I guess Dragon
ラ
Age
ジオ出演を
Inquisition
安請け合いしたことを後悔した
I
would be better.
I have no hope for Dragon Age Dread Wolf.
私やっぱり出るべきじゃなかった
I do not believe that that game will come out. I'll believe it when I see it.
うんいいのよ気にしないでスタッフも搬送先の病院で息を吹き返したみたいだし番組的にはおかしなのは音声だけだからカットで放送できるし例の声が乗ったことに限ってはエピソードとしては美味しいから逆にラッキーだよ
When do new EA games come to Game Pass?
I mean, almost immediately because I mean, if you have the Game Pass
お
that
仕
has
事
the
手伝
EA
って
built
くれ
in.
て感謝してるよ 私もきっ
then
と
it's
恩返
pretty
しするから
quickly. Like a
私
few
に何
months,
かで
maybe?
きることがあったら言ってね。あ、キルフェノンは来週早速行こうぜ。
Like
帰り道
Madden
やっと
was...
ナホちゃんが笑ってくれ
Well,
た。
Madden was, I guess,
よかった。
4 months?
私が元気出さなきゃ何も悪くないナホちゃんを傷つけるんだ。
Madden is on Game Pass now.
感謝の気持ちでテンション
Yeah,
上
it
げ
took
て
like
か
4
なきゃね。
months to happen.
Yeah. So all of you at home, all of you Madden heads out there.
私はコンビニに寄りたかっ
All,
た
all
の。
of you football
ナホ
fans.
ちゃんの家まで行かずに夜道の角で別れた。
Are you ready?
またね。
When does
今
that
日はあり
start?
がと
Does that start in like an hour?
う。おやすみ。
The football starts in about 45 minutes.
Okay.
ここまで強く。
I'm not gonna watch it.
初めてだった。
I think I'll watch it.
I have some level of respect for Andy Reid because he's one of my people. But
One of your people.
one of my people.
Oh, I can't wait for the Madam Web trailer.
Oh,
During
yeah.
the Super Bowl.
See, I respect how Dakota Johnson is just using the PR tour for that movie to talk shit about the movie
Oh, that's good.
in very not
plain
so
terms.
subtle ways.
明日にでもきちんと古法にのっとった除霊祈祷を受けてこようかな。あれ？時間は夜の9時半過ぎ。すでに辺りは真っ暗だ。なのに
Maybe that movie should have been. Sony has nothing else.
Yeah, Sony.
The problem with
Sony has
Sony
to
is
put that
that they
out.
need to put out a movie so they can keep having the rights to Spider-Man in perpetuity.
人の気配が全く
Yeah,
ない。
they need like a Spider-Man movie a year to keep those rights. At this point,
It feels like that.
先
because
生、
Morbius was almost exactly 12 months ago, wasn't it?
先生、
No,
ねって
Morbius
先生
was
の書斎を除
2022.
くがいない。
What?
部屋を一通り回ってもやっぱ
I'm
り
shocked.
どこにもいなか
I'm
った。
sorry. Are you beginning to morb?
I'm morbing so hard right now.
They have Uncharted? No they don't. Tom
I mean, but-
Holland said he didn't want to do another one because the stunt work was too hard, because he couldn't just have someone CG all the stunts for him.
Also, no one
先
saw
生の
that
仕
movie,
事の
right?
打ち合わせは飛行機だ
My
から
dad watched it
私が
and
帰
said
宅
it
した
was
時に
fine.
言ったけど
Okay.
今日はなんだか空気が違う。
I would like to go see Madam
初め
Web
から誰も
for free.
違和感を感じ
Yeah,
る。
that'd be fun.
誰かが私のことを見ている。私の部屋の机の上に書き置きを見つけた。先生の字だ。
Wait, who was Zelda for some reason?
That's right. Sony Motion Pictures are the ones producing the live action Zelda movies.
優しい気
That's
遣いあり
very
がとう
funny. I wonder
そん
how
な
the
君を
I wonder how the PlayStation
私の仕
division
事の
feels
ため
about
に
that.
これ田口くんと二人で天神小学校へ行ってくるよ帰る方法
Who
坂
knows?
内の
Probably
方
the
法は分か
same.
っている
Probably the same as they felt when the parent
必ず無事に
company
戻って
made
くる。
the deal with Microsoft to use was it Azure?
Yeah, or how, Crunchyroll, which is owned by Sony, did a bunch of tie-in stuff with Xbox.
この仕事を成功させたら美味しいものを食べに行こ
Yeah, I'm sure the PlayStation
That's
division
right.
is thrilled.
Avi Arad is producing the Zelda movie.
Who's that?
He is the producer of all of them Spider-Mans.
Oh,
But also,
like-
he's the one of the people, the big movers behind the we need to make a Spider-Man movie every year.
Oh, okay.
ため息をついてふっと我に返る。時計を見るといつ帰ってきてから30分ぼーっとしていたんだ。びっくり。
Craziness!
I mean, Lionheart, he's not to blame for morbing time. He is the one to thank for morbing time.
So I watched Morbius.
Yeah.
I watched Morbius about a week ago. for the
wow.
first time.
Why?
Because it was my friend's birthday.
And your friend just wanted more.
And my friend wanted to watch Morbius because he hates himself.
Fair enough.
He's a sad Canadian man who enjoys inflicting pain upon himself.
That works. Hold on, I need to like interrogate this drawing of this girl's room.
Okay.
All right. So she has the pictures up on the wall. She has her stuffed animals on the bed, as you do. She has some more pictures, kind of like leaned against her bed, between her bed and the I guess AC unit. She has a Santa Claus on her bookshelf, randomly.
She has her vanity mirror next to her workspace.
Yeah, like her vanity mirror is in the middle of her workspace, and she has all of her lotions and stuff, like, in the way of her workspace. Like, there's no room there really for her to do any actual like schoolwork or anything. And why is the laptop tilted like away from the front?
なんだろう。
That's a lot of pencils. Is she an artist? Does she sketch a lot?
You are putting more thought into this background than anyone working on this game did.
Fair.
But yes, Morbius is the problem with Morbius is it's not bad enough to be funny.
Almost bad enough to be funny.
It's almost bad enough to be funny. And like the CG in that movie is some of the worst CG I have seen in a ostensibly high budget major motion picture in quite some time. But the problem is that it's boring. And Jared Leto is playing it completely straight. And
which
so
that should be funny.
The only joy to be had is Matt Smith just hamming it up.
And like Jared Leto playing that role completely straight should be funny, but somehow it's not.
Yeah.
気のせい気のせい。と勉強机から立ち上がる。制服の
Alright,
まま
so
だ
I
と
just
リラッ
noticed
クスでき
that
ないんだよね。
bookshelf in the middle there. Is that like particle board covering the bottom of it?
着替えよう。そうしよう。
No, it's like a little curtain.
Oh, it's a curtain. Okay.
見えてるよ。やめてよ。誰かいるの。やだもう。
Yeah, Kay, it really is sad that they didn't stick with the Universal. We could have had the Fast Furious Zelda crossover that we desperately need as a society.
私は気分を変えるために
I mean,
再び着
you
替える
know,
ことに
they're gonna make at least 4 more CG Mario movies.
Hey, it's a me.
窓の外で表の道を誰かが叫びながら
Alright,
走って
so
くる声が聞
Lionheart,
こ
we
え
went
た。
from Blade Runner Jared Leto to more Jared Leto, but this is also the same Jared Leto who's the Suicide Squad Jared Leto.
泣きそうになり
The
ながら
same, the same Jared Leto who has a cult
窓から外を見てみた。
and is
なおちゃん。
most likely a creep, allegedly.
Almost certainly some
2
kind
階
of
から
creep.
だから顔はよく見えなかったけど、泣いてる様子で。どうしちゃったの、なほちゃん。なほちゃん。さやか。
Like, Jared Leto works in Blade Runner because that
Am I
character
ready?
is a creep.
Am I ready for Shadow the Hedgehog?
So I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am ready for them to adapt Sonic Adventure 2 into a live-action film.
Oh, I want to see it so much.
The thing is, I bet it will be fine. In the same way those other live-action Sonic movies are totally fine.
That Knuckles show is a weird thing to do, though.
Yes, the fact that they're doing a 6-episode Knuckles miniseries. You know...
Wait, is Hayden Christensen gonna play Shadow?
That is the rumor.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yes, and yes, Live and Learn, the main theme of Sonic Adventure 2, is part of the soundtrack for this third movie.
どうしたの？響先生
What
のこ
about
と。
Escape from the City? If there's no steady state.
You know that one?
Not really.
How much Sonic Adventure? Yeah. How much Sonic Adventure 2 have you played in your life?
I played up to the Halloween level, and it annoyed the shit out of me.
Pumpkin
So I
Hill?
stopped. Yes. A very obnoxious level. That
Yeah, all of those
turned me
treasure
off.
hunt levels are bad.
Yeah.
But you see, Sonic Adventure 2 was the game I got with my GameCube.
That makes
And
sense.
so it was the only game I had for multiple months.
Makes sense. And I guess for me, I played it right after playing Sonic Adventure 1, and the boss fights are worse in Sonic Adventure 2 somehow. They somehow made the boss fights worse, and that really turned me off.
But you don't have to do a bad version of Sega Bass Fishing.
But I like doing the bad version of Sega Bass Fishing.
Oh, they're gonna cross over to Heavenly Host Elementary. I hate this.
So, did this side story tell us anything?
Oh no, this is gonna go for like another hour.
Oh no.
Now they're going to end up in Heavenly Host, and this is going to end with Sayaka getting murdered horribly.
And Sayaka's the ghost.
No, Naho's the ghost. She also
So
gets
Say-
murdered.
So does Sayaka show up in the game?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sonic Mania is good.
You know what? Sonic Frontiers, I'm going to say, is the best 3D Sonic game.
Sonic
That's not saying
Unleashed
much.
would not recommend.
Sonic Unleashed is a major step up from Sonic 06.
Yeah. On the arbitrary water scale of Sonic the Hedgehog video games, I finished Sonic Unleashed twice, which is more than I can say for Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, that's because of cowardice.
No, that's because I want to live.
But if we're talking about biggest improvement in quality from entry to entry in the franchise, the jump in quality from Sonic 06 to Sonic Unleashed is up there.
I would rather play Sonic Unleashed than this.
Same. Because like Sonic 06 is like an all-time terrible video game.
Sonic 06 is Kusoge territory.
Like it's high-budget Kusoge, which is wild.
Will the podcast ever do Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood? No, because the main podcast did that like 5 years ago.
Oh, never mind. But Sonic Unleashed is just fine. It's just mostly fine.
The daytime levels of Sonic Unleashed are fine.
Yeah, and the nighttime levels are just kind of bad, but not like super bad, just kind of bad. Or at least from what I played. But that's still light years better than the unmitigated tire fire that is every aspect of Sonic 06.
Yep.
私に呪いを拡散する手先になれというのなら乗ってやる。堂々と乗り込んでやる。
See, she's gonna spread the curse. It's like the Grudge.
ブログを更新しておこう。新しいエントリー。友達との絆を一生のものに。
It's like the Ring.
幸せの幸子さん。いっぱい引っかかるよ。
She's all yandere.
心配させたくなくって。お母さんには今からまたこのところ連日夜遅くに外出してたからかな。さやか、
頑張っ
Her
てるわ
blog?
ね。
What? I mean, if she wants to write a blog, maybe she
Hi.
should sacrifice herself to the Hell Dimension.
小さなチョコを一つ
No,
食べ
she
さ
wants
せて
to spread the curse.
今から向かう場所がなるべく早く戻るから。
いってらっしゃい。
幸子さんお願いします。
Is anyone here into that?
心の中で2回。
Into what?
これ
Spreading
を
the
引きち
curse?
ぎるの。
Or Yandere?
指が離れな
Into
いように
Yandere?
爪をパカッと。
No.
No.
1、2の3。
As someone who is, for some reason, actually watching Sasuke and Peach week to week, I am still very confused why that neighbor girl did a yandere face that one time,
現実だったのか。
and it has not yet been brought back up.
そのまま私は意識を失ってしまったようだ。そして
But no, you don't want yandere in your life,
埃のような砂のようなものがいっぱい詰まっているのに気づき、
because real life yanderes, they'll just stab you for no reason.
寒く暗い部屋、ジメジメしていて洞窟の中のようだった。なほちゃん、なほちゃん。心細さにとらわれていて、声を張り上げたのにか細い声しか出なかった。辺りを見回してもなほちゃんはいない。嘘でしょ。すぐにでも帰りたくなった。これなし。
Alright,
I
so what
played
if
some
they
Tekken
made?
last night.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Because my brother's friends were over, and one of them brought his Xbox with Tekken 8. And,
The 8th Tekken.
yeah, the 8th Tekken game. The 10th Tekken game. And, Tekken's real good. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, I've heard that Tekken is good.
なほちゃんも
Because you can do like a launcher and then you juggle
まさか
them.
離れ離れになってしまうとは想定していな
And
かった
also,
何かに出会えればきっとなんとかなるよ。私は恐る恐る暗い通路を歩
There's
き
just
始
a
めた。
bear who does karate. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Adventure mode, adventure games started happening.
Oh no. Wait, is there actual gameplay?
Yeah, now actual gameplay is happening.
What?
The last chapter did not have actual gameplay. This, however, appears to.
Search mode. Whoa, gameplay.
Time to remember how to search
All right.
mode.
So would Corpse Party be better if they made one that's like in like high fidelity 3D but first person, like a run and hide style horror game?
Like a no, because fundamentally, yeah. Now it's Ace Attorney. What am I supposed to be looking for?
Try clicking around and everything.
Ah, fuck me. Ah,
Ah, pixel hunt bullshit.
this pixel hunt bullshit. No, it's good because I'm using a mouse and keyboard. I forget. Is there a special button I'm supposed to press? Am I supposed... Okay, I can use the WASD as well.
Okay, so the Apollo Justice games, I thought they were supposed to be good.
Uh,
I haven't touched any Ace Attorney game past the first one, so I have no
Okay.
idea.
so here's the thing I will say about the Apollo Justice trilogy.
Uh-huh.
Is those games are fine. Like I think if you are going to play Ace Attorney games, play the original trilogy It sounds like maybe you should play the great Ace Attorney and its sequel. And then,
Is that Edgeworth game any good?
I like the second Edgeworth game a lot.
Oh, okay.
But that's the
Alright,
one
so
that did not get officially translated. But like the fan translation for it is actually pretty damn good.
I see. So you heard it here first, everyone. The Arbitrary Water likes edging.
That's right. I love edging and I love Worth. Yeah, basically the problem with the later Ace Attorney games is that
I'll be right back.
okay. Ask me anything. Are Ace Attorney games just adventure games? Yes. Oh, now it recognizes my controller. I remember. So I remember playing Apollo Justice and thinking it was kind of mediocre. I bet I would like it more now.
それで助けてどうか
And the weird thing about yeah.
何なの幻聴じゃない
Yeah, and it doesn't help that 5 and 6 very much immediately
どうして子供
retcon.
の声がやっぱりここ小学校なのかな
But I will be on the record as saying maybe maybe they shouldn't have given in to cowardice and brought Phoenix back.
てかな
Oh, I know why they did what they did for Dual Destinies. That makes sense. I just think they get a little they get a little too in love with their continuity. Yeah. Which is why I just need to play Great Ace Attorney, I think. That's the actual answer, right? Well, I should clearly keep going down this dark path. Once again, I'm going to point out, once again, we get, we get piss. Once again, there is a,
どうして
助けて助けて
もうやめて。
No, morale is worse. My morale is drained.
あそぼ。ここまでおいで。こっちだよ。こっち。もういいかい。まだだよ。もういいかい。まだだよ。薄暗い洞窟の中でも明かりの全くない真っ暗闇の部屋を見つけた。 中でピチャピチャ水滴が落ちて反響する音を聞く限りそれほど
Finally,
広い感じじゃない。
the time is now for me to play Silent Hill.
もしかしたら
The
あの子いつもクールだけどさっきの様子だとなおちゃんも怖がっているのかも。
the lost message or whatever it's called.
返事はなかった。水の落ちる音がうるさくて人のいる気配は判別できない。部屋の外の淡い光が入るから出口は中からでもよく見える。出られずにパニックになることはないと思って、
Yeah.
私は部屋の中まで入ってみることにした。
I would like to play that Silent Hill 2 remake.
やだ
Not for money.
何臭い
Not pay money for it.
なんか腐ってる
Silent Hill Ascension, no. That's not a game?
何かこぼれた死にか息ができないほど濃厚な鉄みたいな匂い。なんだか太ももがかゆい。真っ暗でわからないけど指でこね回すとペタペタして何これ皮膚？やだ何この部屋
Yeah.
匂いが強烈なわけだ。
I wonder
部
why.
屋の四方の壁という壁、どれだけたくさんの血
Do
液
bargains
が飛
bins
び散
still
れば
exist? Yes.
これだけの範囲
If you
を
have
染
been
める
to
こ
a
とができ
Walmart
しかも
and looked at their video game,
得体の知れない肉片や、なんかさっきからふとかゆくて無意識に書いていた指の腹にも潰れて2匹。スカートにパニックを起こして私は虫がスカートの裾を掴んでソックスの端をつまんでバタバタはたいて虫を飛ばした。
I will play Silent Hill: The Room at
よ
some
ろけた
point.
私はソックスのかかとで赤く濁った水たまりに踏み
I
込んでしまった。
also,
頭が真っ白になる。
I also have the bad versions of Silent Hill 2 and 3.
気持ち悪い気持ち悪い気持ち
If
悪
you
い。
want Troy Baker as James Sunderland.
落ち着け落ち着け。ここはきっと屠殺場だ。食用の家畜を解体して食肉にする場所だ。だから自然なんだ。
Uh-huh.
この部屋の存在は別に不自然じゃない。この血はあの肉片はあの大きな骨の塊は
See, now we're getting to the corpse party. See, Borgmaster.
おびただしい血のりが付着している。この上で
Borgmaster's missing out.
たくさんの命が奪われたに違いない。おびただしい血のりが付着している。この上でたくさんの命が奪われたに違いない。大きな観音開きの扉がついた戸棚がある。私ぐらいなら中に入れそうだ。
I don't remember. All I remember is that it was Troy Baker, very miscast as James.
部屋の至るところに汚れたバケツが置いてある。大腿骨のようなものがたくさん刺さっているもの。直視できないそれらに混じって私は見つけてしまった。人間の腕がすごい。人は悲鳴を上げるときは意志の力を必要。ごく自然に驚くほどオートマチック。全身の感覚が針のように敏感になっている。胃がキュンと縮む。確かだった。部屋の外の無意識に情けない声が漏れ出して。
And I'm back. Ooh, a
私
bucket
は
full of
慌てて
arms.
口を
Yeah,
塞い
now you're here just in time for the corpse party to happen.
近い。外の通路
I
は
love
一本
the
道になっていたか
corpse
ら、外に逃げ出すと
It only took
足音の
3
虫に見つかってし
hours.
まう。足音が迫ってきている。お願い。扉は難なく開いた。しかも
You mean 3 hours, these last two streams combined, or 3 hours
The
total?
last two
For this
streams
chapter.
combined to get
Uh,
the sort of edgelord
勢いをつけて引っ張った。
murder blood.
狭い棚の中に身を潜め、足音が部屋を通り過ぎてくれるこ
Yes,
とを祈る。
Borgmaster of Beyond the Beyond fame.
だけどよくよく考えると、 この部屋の悪い方に考えるとどんどん頭の中が
Yes,
真っ
that's
黒
me.
になっていく
Beyond Beyond's Borgmaster.
別の生き物のように勝手にカチカチと動く口と引きつけを起こしたように震える肩を必死に掴んでなだめながら
I was just
ZP.
threatening
私は目をキュッとつぶっ
the
て
audience at home with the Silent Hill HD collection.
Yeah.
扉の隙間
Because, you know, here's the thing about
部屋の
Silent Hill
中の
2
様子が
is
伺え
that
て
it's like a good,
通
effective,
り過ぎ
moody
て飛び立っ
game.
た私の祈りを蹴散らすように
But what if it was buggy and bad and they recast all the voice actors?
部屋に入ってき
What
た
if
それ
what
は
if you could see
無用
through
な
the
ものだった
fog, thus like fundamentally missing the point?
人
Oh, that sounds like it would make the game easier to play.
なんだかよくわからない
Well, I have great news for you. The Silent Hill HD collection is here for you.
確かに人の姿だけど現実離れ
Oh,
した
so
顔
I
も
guess ZP is posting during his
異常に
Super
大
Bowl
きな
party?
体も
I guess. You ever think about how that man just posts online when he's on a date?
その男は気絶していた様子の
I try
女の
not
子
to
を
think about
肩に乗せていた部屋の中央にあるあの血まみれの机に歩
Yeah,
み寄ると
Silent Hill 2
Not
is a
only
vibes
にそ
game.
の子を投げ落とした
So what if the HD version of that game just completely fundamentally failed the vibes?
You know, so not
女の
only
子
is
が苦しげな
ZP
うめき
posting,
声を
which
上げ
shouldn't
て
be,
覚醒する
he posted a
生きているん
listicle
だ
tagging me.
Oh.
So now I have to read it on stream.
Uh-huh.
It's like a law or something. All right, so 6 underrated Sega characters ranked. So ranking underrated Sega characters.
Is Alex... I hate this.
ひどい
Your instincts are good. Wait, do you hate the
男
corpse
が
party
女
or
の
do
子
you
の
hate
上に
those?
馬乗りになって
Yes.
机についている高速具のようなもので右腕左腕と自由を奪ってい
Just
く
stacking horror upon horror.
何をする気なの
All right, so number 6. The 6 most underrated Sega characters.
私の隠れている棚を通り
Team Chaotix.
部屋の隅に行き工具箱のようなものを裏
A unique set of characters that haven't been seen in a while.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
やがて巨大なペンチ
Number
のような
5.
器具を
Okay,
持ち出
this
して
one I don't know. I don't know anything about this one. Noise. That's Noize.
必死にもがく
A
女の子の方
reliable
をわし
character
づか
in
み
a
にし
supporting role
ギリギリと締め上げ
from Space Channel 5.
そして強引に口を開けさせたと思った
You
ら
remember everyone's favorite
そこ
Noise
に大きな
from
ペン
Space
チを
Channel
差し込んだ
5.
慣れた手つきで素早く
Yeah.
両
Yeah.
手で
Here
ペ
we
ンチの
go.
両端を
Here
握
we
り
go.
直
Here's
す
the
と
corpse party. It's just
Oh,
like
there it
the hey bro, isn't it fucked up?
女の子の舌をペンチで掴むと男はた
Like a large pair of pliers is not the most effective way to
女の
Rip
子
out
の
someone's tongue.
yeah.
気づくと私は涙と一緒に失禁していた狭い棚の引き戸の中
This
に
is just some random girl
私の尿が
Yeah.
入り
that
始
you
め
happen
る
across.
Yep.
引き戸から外に流れ出た
Hold on.
ら
I need someone to I'm gonna send this to someone.
Oh, okay.
Because the people the people need to know that corpse party still be partying.
It'd still be corpsing.
Yeah.
All right, so Noise was only in Space Channel 5 Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
He was Ulala's sidekick. In fact, he's reminiscent of Sonic the Hedgehog's loyal sidekick, Tails the Fox.
What?
God, what is it with this game and Teenage. You actually know. I do know what it is with this game, and
お腹に必死に力を込めて資金を止める。
so this is the screenshot you get from this game, alright?
と止めることができた。
This has to be the screenshot you send to people.
Once again, the fixation these games have with bodily fluids,
お腹の
it
奥
goes beyond like weird like blood and guts.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sending this to ZP.
男は足元にあったアルミのバケツに引き抜いた舌を投げ捨て
Yeah, I'm gonna send these screenshots to ZP as well.
Well, as long as they're both doing it.
Okay, you do it.
Well, I sent that one. The other ones you can send.
Okay.
Actually, everyone needs to see this.
Yeah.
So your
Make sure to
spoiler
spoil
in
it
the
though.
text. Oh yes. Very good. ZP just says nice, which he would. All right, so the number 4 underrated Sega character
手にも
is
下に入った
Sagata Senshiro.
Excuse me? Who underrates him? Who out
I know,
there
right?
dares to underrate Sagata Sanshiro?
Can't imagine who would do such a thing.
おかしいんだ。
But he should have his own game.
Don't you
Does he have his own game?
SMH me, young man.
目の前で起こった恐ろしい出来事に私は言葉通り腰が抜けてしまった。でも
I'm out here
このままいたらま
respecting
たあ
the
いつが
will
や
of
って
the
きて
people.
見つかったら今度こそ殺されるかもしれない。
Exactly. Who out there disrespects Sagata Sanshiro?
私は棚の戸を
Ah!
女の子ピクリとも動かない。
All right, so number 3. Since we all know who Sagata Sanshiro is, and that he needs no explanation
私の
whatsoever.
胃袋の奥から湧き溢れてく
We'll
る
move on to
悲鳴を
number 3.
必死に噛み殺して
Everyone's favorite, Clara.
夢かと期待しても覚めない。
The
私の
protagonist would have had a short story without her. Oh, there's murder going on.
Yeah.
それから何日経っただろう。途中で携帯の電源が切れて時計も止まって何も食べてない。何も飲んでない。ポケットには
Being half a minute behind your stream means that I am doing my bit at bad moments.
It's fine.
これは私とお母さんをつなぐ大事なものに思えて。
I get
Anyway,
the
so
impression
Claire-
this episode's probably close to being over.
Oh, okay. So Claire, everyone's favorite character from Skies of Arcadia. You know, Clara. Everyone knows who Clara is. Clara is also an air pirate, belonging to the same faction as Aika. She is the captain of her ship, the Primrose, and her recruits, who are all young women.
おいし
Wait, that's where a sentence ends? Man. She's also reminiscent of Amy Rose, from fellow Dreamcast game Sonic Adventure, for her selfless deeds, pink attire, and mad pursuit of the man she believes is her true love. I just want to say that in this article, Amy Rose is hyphenated, which feels incorrect.
Yeah. Well, that was episode 4 of Corpse Party Book of Shadows.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. Just
Oh.
just a little bit of a little bit of misery.
A little bit of party. Okay, so I'll finish this up fast. Number 2 is Alex Kidd. That's right, Alex Kidd. Sega's long lost and forgotten mascot.
Uh-huh.
The number 1 most underrated Sega characters.
Mm-hmm.
The Babylon Rogues. Anyone? The Babylon Rogues. You don't have to hold your applause. You know, the Babylon Rogues from Sonic Riders. You know, Jet, Wave, and Storm, everyone's favorite Sonic Riders characters. No? Nothing? Your lack of reaction.
Wait, these are the birds from Sonic Riders?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, Jet, Wave, and Storm.
My favorite Connect game.
Yes. Alright, yeah, so that's the most underrated.
Yeah.
Sega characters.
Yeah, very underrated.
Don't blame me, blame ZP. That's what I say about everything, though.
When in doubt, it's Zombie Pie's fault.
Yes. So is that all you have for today?
No.
Is that all you can sit through?
I have literally anything else. Let me just get this to work.
Well, it shouldn't.
Cool, it was working yesterday. You like it when things don't work?
I love it when things don't work.
You love it when you try to do a thing as a bit, and then it doesn't work, even though it worked yesterday.
Yeah, like when my bits fail, it's like, oh, it's gonna be a good bit, and then just nothing happens. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Well, that's where I'm bitless now. I'm trapped in the hellish corpse party dimension, and I cannot get out. Which means it's time for Cyberpunk.
We're gonna be cyberfunk about cyberpunk.
No, yeah.
Like, I thought the game was at 6:30, isn't it? Or is this when the pre-show starts?
Ask me anything. Kansas City Chiefs and
Yeah, 6:30.
What is it? The Eagles?
It's the Chiefs and the 49ers.
Okay.
That's why it's probably why ZP got dragged into a watch party.
Okay, what does a quarterback do? Quarterback throws the ball real good.
Everyone, welcome to Info Flash.
Yeah, quarterback is the one who's supposed to figure out where to throw the ball and when to throw the ball. And Lionheart, you are doing a bad Big Bang Theory bit. You just have to say bazinga after asking your questions about football. There you go,
what does a quarterback do? I'm Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory. Perhaps, these large gentlemen, pretend to hit each other. Is that anything?
It sounds like you're using too much detail for the bit.
I watched several episodes of Young Sheldon Ask Me Anything.
Do you feel good about yourself and what you've done?
How do you feel on the inside?
Or would you like to play real-time strategy games?
I'd rather play real-time strategy games, but I need to check and see if stuff works.
Okay.
I only just got off work like 20 minutes ago.
All right.
To decompress.
That's fine. I'm not interested in watching the football. Because instead I'm tracking down AI taxi cabs that have
Is this ray trace you're being on?
gone. There is some ray tracing. Yes. I think it's ray tracing low.
Ray tracing low? So I got through Midgar in
Yes.
original FF7, and I think I've come to a conclusion that makes that Echo S mod much better.
Yeah.
If you come to it just thinking of it as community theater, it's a really great time.
I respect the fandoms.
It's everything. It's literally all text to the game.
Arguing with you's pointless.
It's a lot. I've heard the demo for 9, and that one actually seems like the voice acting is legitimately good, but 7 was the first one. So makes sense why it's rough.
So the Super Bowl just had an ad for the Deadpool 3 trailer. Not even just a trailer, just the ad
You
for the trailer.
come to finish me off.
No,
Yeah, well,
just here to
that's-
reset you.
Yep. You're saying that
Man,
like that's
Do
a
it
weird...
myself then.
Whoa!
And our
Easy.
modern internet dystopia.
Not out
is
to hurt
lame.
you.
Well, I am.
I have to talk this AI cab from jumping.
There are other ways out besides suicide.
What? Therapy?
Johnny, no.
A colossal waste of time. Shrinks hate vehicles. We don't have mothers.
Wait, it's
Go
gonna commit
back into the
suicide?
fold.
Yeah,
Join the network.
the AI taxi cab
One
is
big
trying to
happy
commit
family.
suicide.
That's great. People say this is a bad game. Fuck them.
Delamay
This is amazing.
detests me.
So these are divergent personalities of Delamain, who is the AI taxi cab company.
Sure.
And he's like, I need you to find these...
Just want Daddy to love you, that it?
You're a cunt.
You know what I mean. If you didn't care about Del, he wouldn't be the topic of conversation, would he?
You know why I
You
heard
may
his
be
reference?
right. I guess I haven't tried just talking to him.
Coda?
Yeah,
Oh, from,
yeah, this is
Coda.
Jeremy Lee is female V.
Oh, from Persona.
Yeah, from Persona
Control
5.
of the
I was
vehicle
gonna go like,
restored.
surely
And I
the only
thank you.
Makoto I can even think of from the game is Street Fighter
Ought to
4.
show this one some love. Just saying.
It's the first one that came to mind. I'm like,
I simply don't
who remembers
understand,
Makoto?
and fear I've no time to ask. Other more urgent tasks require my attention.
Deep cut.
You're an absent father. That's what I mean.
I see. Anyway, a share of your fee has been transferred.
Oh, I don't like this working Joe thing they have going for them.
Yeah, that's Delamain. That's the robot. That's the AI cab.
I like the lipstick. It's. What got you to bring this back up?
I needed something to play.
Today's nothing but shit.
There's always something.
It was either this or the Corpus Party.
So I expected throwing knives.
Is that good?
I mean, I could do this.
Throw knives a lot? If nothing else, this seems like it's like a done, fun way to play a game that probably expects you to use guns as electrician.
I think using guns might be the most boring way of playing this game.
Yeah, you know, Nick and I've been playing a lot of Remnant, and we got to the Swamp World. We beat that guy that makes a clone of himself.
Yeah.
And as much as, like, up to that point, I had been really wondering about, like, Man, what would it be like to play this game as like full melee? I feel like that's such a different experience, but also would be effectively impossible as written.
No, this
Playing,
is...
like, alternate methods is fun.
I would not say this game is as good as,
It's no Deus Ex.
as a Deus Ex or a,
It's not actually an immersive sim.
yeah. No, I wouldn't say this is even as good as, The Witcher 3. But here's the thing, I did not play this game at launch. I did not play this game pre-Phantom Liberty. So I cannot tell you what this thing was like, you know, when it came out at the end of 2020.
Hey, guess what? It doesn't matter anymore.
But
what it was then.
The game I am playing now, I'm having a pretty good time with.
Nice.
That is what I will say as far as Cyberpunk is concerned. Is like, I think the writing's a little lukewarm in spots, and I think maybe it suffers a little bit from it has to be too broad. Like, I think good cyberpunk fiction has more of a focus than this does. And I also think Keanu maybe is not a very good voice actor.
Yeah, they should hire voice actors to do voice roles.
But, you know, listen, I love Keanu. We all love Keanu.
If you don't, I'm gonna get out the stick.
Yeah. This is just a side quest, getting stuff. And I don't feel like the side quests in this game are as good as the Witcher side quests were.
I mean, a lot of the stuff in the Witcher's, like, I think you might be selectively remembering, because there's a lot of just, like, crummy bounties and just like,
but even the monster bounties tended to have something.
Sometimes it required a little bit more of you, though, which is kind of both good and bad. It's like we didn't necessarily show you the story, you had to seek it out, but that can be really fun.
Alright, so I found the thing. Apparently, Deadpool
really
gets
saved my ass.
TVA'd. You know, like Loki.
Can't thank you enough.
Did anyone here watch Loki?
Wouldn't stick around too long if I were you. Sixth Street are
so
going to be searching high and low for this
grabbed
beauty.
by the time cops.
I'm leaving town today. It's like Uncle Estevez always said. If you gotta choose between your ride and saving someone else's ass, always choose the ride. At least you know that a ride's never gonna betray you. People, on the other hand,
at some point they have to go as full meta as they can, right?
Yeah.
Let me just turn the master volume down while we're streaming.
And how is Loki season 2? I have not watched either.
People seem to like it.
I need to watch that. Need to watch that.
Yeah, at some point I will re-up for another month of Disney Plus, watch everything I want to watch.
Yeah, Lionheart, I saw the trailer on Ryan Reynolds' Twitter.
I didn't watch Deadpool 2 either.
It was not great.
It's not as good as the first one.
No.
Because
there are some good gags.
There's some good bits.
Wait, you're gonna tell me that more than a little bit of Deadpool doesn't work?
Yeah, apparently. Who would have known?
Reminder that one of the very few roles that Nolan North comes back to video games for is to play Deadpool.
That is pretty good.
He's mostly out of video games at this point.
Yeah. I mean, he's in Suicide Squad.
Sure.
He's the Penguin again, and also Superman.
Good for him. But it seems like he's mostly just entered that rarefied circle of like cartoon voice actors that can basically get to work until they die.
Yeah.
So, good for that guy.
Wait, is there a Wicked Witch of the West movie coming out?
Yeah, Wicked. they're doing a movie adaptation of Wicked.
Of the stage play. Oh,
yes,
okay.
the Broadway musical, one of the biggest musicals of the 2000s, Wicked.
Not in my head.
Oh, okay. Who's that actress?
I saw a very young Jeff Goldblum when I watched California Split recently. He was very young.
How do you feel about...
George Segal has looked the same age for his entire life.
Have you ever seen Buckaroo Banzai?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Speaking of young Jeff Goldblum.
Love that movie.
Because that movie's a shockingly good time.
Yeah, it is.
Braves Arbitrary Water.
It's aggressively weird in just the right way.
And it's just like the most coked up,
Your insistence on just throwing knives, it's very... This feels like a weird speedrun tactic of some sort that you're training for that you're not good at yet.
I just need better knives.
That's all I need, is just better knives.
You see, when you throw a knife, you actually get a slight bit of momentum. So if we do this and we look down at the ground here, we can actually knife jump up on top of this ledge.
Yeah, this is called the knife jump special.
This is called a roadblock skip.
Yeah.
The car has reached its owner. Now the money will reach you. Good deeds are always repaid in kind.
No. Wicked is a Broadway musical that dares ask, what if popular,
what if we made a prequel to
beloved public
film?
domain story wasn't the whole story?
Oh, so that's where that's where they got the idea for Maleficent.
1000%.
Oh, okay.
Maleficent is just. How
many of those movies have they made, Maleficent?
They made 2.
2?
Okay.
Made 2.
That seems like less than I thought they would have made.
Angelina Jolie has things going on.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie has
like 12 kids she has to raise.
Sure.
Yeah, and she only recently came back to acting as as a consistent thing.
I mean, when you adopt like a dozen children,
and
like you're not gonna have a lot of time.
Your partner decides to nope out.
So how's Corpse Party going?
Oh, it's going great.
Oh, it's going great.
Yeah, it looks like they changed genre entirely.
Yeah,
it was a party.
This corpse party is this time the party is the corpses I make along the way.
Is this where they got a budget? Like halfway through game development.
Yeah.
Justin, you're coming in so hot.
My mic is.
Yeah.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's better. But yeah, and Boom the Alien. There was a Huntsman movie, with one of the Hemsworth brothers.
It was like a 60-70 year prequel or something.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Kristen Stewart was Snow White.
Yeah. Snow White the Huntsman. Right.
Is this gonna turn into Once Upon a Time talk? Am I talking to Glavnak right now?
We can talk about Once Upon a Time.
You don't need to.
Why not?
Never watched one.
Listen, if you talk about Once Upon a Time, I'm gonna talk about Quincy MD or some shit.
Yeah.
This is mutually assured.
Listen, I'll destroy you if you.
Oh no, dude, you don't want to listen. We can get to the depths of my bullshit, and you're gonna be sad you brought it up.
All right, listen. So Robert Carlyle, sometimes he needs a paycheck, and what if he was Mr. Stillskin? Anyway, as someone who caught Shrek being watched fairly recently.
Oh, is your nephew at Shrek age?
No, he's still 2.
Shrekage.
He's still 2 years of age.
Still a little bit too
That has
young.
not changed in the last few months.
Sorry, I don't remember the age of your nephew.
There's already been a punt? Wait, there's been... has changed over twice already? Huh.
Wait, what's changed over?
The football.
I do not
the football.
Does Arasaka not have
No, it's not the football. That's a different sport.
Look around, sir.
Oh, right.
Things are heating up in the city.
Oh yeah, this new Planet of the Apes movie looks cool.
Suits know one spark's all it takes.
I have not watched any of those. I'm gonna avoid them.
Good to know this game is still janky as hell.
But they're good, and the new one has Dr. Zaius in it, I think.
I'm good.
So that's fun.
I'm hanging out with my bro Takamura.
Why? What are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
You shall learn soon.
That cop lady seems actively uncomfortable leaning like that.
Yeah, it's not a good way
Okay,
to
so
lean.
get this. In the dark cyberpunk future of 2077, one of the people who is a major component of the main quest, he works for a Japanese company, and he cares a lot about his personal honor.
Putting on the parade to show off his attachment to Arasaka,
Wow.
its values, and to solidify his
Can't believe it.
legitimacy.
He's shrewd.
I've never
I will
seen
not
any
deny
tropes
that.
like that before in my life.
No.
Japanese heritage is one
And then you remember that a
Yorino
large
will
portion of
also put on a
cyberpunk media
display of power.
was informed
The
by
thoughts are sure to be
1980s fears of
But
the
wise
Japanese
in the
owning
eye will
everything.
see in them a hidden
And
message
this game
of
just
his
leans
force.
into it.
What
That's-
message that?
Yep.
I don't think
I
that
am
fear was
here
necessarily
according to law.
uncalled for. A lot of
Watch your
generational trauma with the
Now,
Does
Japanese.
that mean that we
Still
should
don't see how this gets us
continue
anywhere.
using it in a world where Japan's stock market crashed in the
Look to the
90s?
sky.
I think
And their
in
birth
this
rate-
particular instance, which is literally a video game adaptation of the
dash
like
flows will
OG
pass
cyberpunk,
precisely this
I
way.
think maybe this
If
is
I
one of
could
the
just get
instances it's
onto
fine.
Hanako-sama's floor.
Why is there a commercial
I
about
could
people
speak
washing
behind
feet? It's
private.
just going on for so
Get there
long.
how?
Why jump?
Wait, hold on. This is... Oh, it's a Jesus ad?
You are not
Wait,
shit.
what?
In
Okay.
front of a crowd.
Oh.
What about security?
You need
This
A
foot
Jesus-
fetish ad is...
While
Oh,
you are
okay.
occupied with
A
your
Jesus
shitty
ad where
I learned
people
more
wash
about
feet,
the
I guess,
floor.
makes a little bit more
They are all
sense.
kept in one
There's
spot.
so much
foot
foot
washing
washing.
thing.
Industrial park.
Like, there's like a good
It
20
is there
like
that
still
they
image tabloids of
prepare
people
them.
washing feet.
We need
in
only
various
to go
situations.
into the compound.
It's
Find the
it's
right
Christian
floor and
Tarantino.
inject a virus into
Yes,
its
exactly.
system. You will then be able
Listen,
to
I
disable
know
any
that
security
Jesus
before I
TV show,
sneak inside.
The Chosen, is huge.
Lots of ways to skin this particular cat, you know. Gonna need.
I know what you
Chosen
need.
TV show.
It is taken
I'm
care
like
of.
about to screw up my
I
entire
have an
algorithm right
infected
now.
child. It
Oh,
was
I
not
hope so.
What if
the man
it's
who
called
sold
The
it to me
Chosen?
guaranteed it would work.
They've been
at it.
playing the first few episodes in theaters for this season.
Where'd you get this shard?
Across the canal.
Started in 2017. I guess they took a
Might
few year
actually be
breaks.
happy
So some
since
probably
Yeah,
would
and
be
it's
And if it isn't,
what if a
few
Jesus
tricks
TV
up my
show,
sleeve.
but with actual like
This is
HBO
good to
level
know.
production values and talent?
for a Jesus TV show.
Yes. Let us move on.
There are parts of America where religion is still going very strong.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe you
You're just
coastal
not
elites
in.
don't understand this, but
Well, it's more like
like 6 hours
Welkin.
from me. Fuck you, Brady.
You coastal
Like-
elites.
yeah,
Welkin-
yeah, coastal elite.
Welkin is also in an area of the country that is, as far as my understanding goes, a lot less likely to be religious than, say, the Bible Belt.
Oh, it's very secular.
That show is huge. It's like Yellowstone in that it's the kind of show your like your uncle or something is super into.
sounds like a plan.
But you have never heard of because no one who writes about TV
Yeah, well,
is religious.
More and more used to that.
Oh, it's a CW show. That's even better.
I don't think it's
it might have been picked up by now. I'm seeing it through right now. Seeing the Chosen CW series.
Being in Georgia, how often do you see like churches
And in the
on
meantime,
any
you'll
given
do what?
street?
Crack open a can of suds.
Constantly.
I would not.
I mean, I live. Kind of
Yeah.
walking distance to like a mid-sized megachurch.
I don't think I've ever not lived within walking distance to a mid-sized church.
No, I know. I said mid-sized megachurch.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, you know, I will say about religion in my area, there is a small town directly north of me called Linden. That is the hyper-religious area. That is the small church on almost every block.
I just don't think you can understand. That's everywhere here.
No, I understand. I've driven across the country
everywhere.
multiple times.
Yeah.
In almost every state.
I guess weird to think about there not being churches everywhere.
It's nice.
I mean, not really. You get a lot of pretty awful puns.
Yeah. Well, around these parts, there was a place that, before the pandemic, there was this church and like this empty storefront, and then in the storefront next to it, I guess it was also owned by that church. It was a barbecue place called Praise the Lord Barbecue.
Ooh.
That was a weird barbecue joint. All of the table markers had wrestlers on them.
Yeah, this all sounds about right.
Yeah, I only went there once. The vibes were unique.
Immaculate.
And
no, sloppy vibes.
I was gonna say immaculate that's a religious word.
Was the food
bizarre
good?
vibes.
The easy
It's
work
okay.
we have done. To break
Is that like blood? On the
Yeah,
back
no,
of that?
it's an ad for tamponizers. Because it's the dark future of 2077, and people are just casual about sex and violence.
I mean, that's...
You ever seen RoboCop?
If I saw that today, I wouldn't be surprised.
Give me the best on the menu.
I highly recommend the yakitori today.
Anything that isn't local, please.
See you tomorrow.
So yeah, me and my homie Takamura just hanging out.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but this Sokka scum might actually prove useful.
And then Keanu Reeves shows up.
Trained dog needs orders, that's all. And when he outlives his purpose, we'll flatline him.
Get the fuck up, samurai.
He's not on his A game, sure. But even without implants, he could decommission us easily.
Where's that come from? Ever seen him in action?
No, just no. And the way he walks, the look in his eye.
We'll come back to this later.
What is this?
Hey, yakitori.
Okay, I have laid the plan. 1. We break into Arasaka Industrial Park. 1.5. We hack Hanako-sama's float. 2. During the parade, with my help, you eliminate any snipers. 3. I get onto the float. 4. I convince Hanako-sama of the truth.
Well, sounds like a suicide run, but done dumber shit than this, so...
Things even more stupid than stealing from Arasaka.
None dumber yet, no. Set the bar pretty high with that one.
Now, we part. Reconnaissance is required.
Yeah, got enough on my plate as it is. I'll let you handle that.
So I shall.
Oh yeah, Relkin, you know how I've been infringing on your bit by playing JRPGs on stream?
No.
So I'm infringing on your bit by playing JRPGs on stream. I've been thinking of...
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I was thinking of goofing on your bit since you have your JRPG hole. I was thinking I could have a JRPG strip mine.
You don't do them fast enough to qualify for that.
Oh, I guess not.
An empire built to last.
I need
Before
to
Yorinobu set fire to it from the
Yeah,
inside.
you need to play them every day.
This began with him.
For like 2 hours a day.
Factions, power struggles, all of this.
I don't think I'd get away with that.
Ksa.
Those are good points.
Old man's death must have really fed the flames between the different factions.
That is exactly what happened.
What's the balance of power look like now?
One of the things I appreciate about Cyberpunk 2077, even if I don't always love the writing, is this game is willing to just let you sit and talk with people
Saburo's granddaughter. I know little
And it's
about
like,
her.
wow, what if we established
And then there is
characters
Taka,
with
treacherous thugs who support
personalities and goals,
Not to mention
and you just chilled out with them for a bit?
Tell me about him some other time.
So you like don't have to be sitting here at this point.
I could
You
just
be
eat.
moving on.
I could just eat my bad yakitori.
Why'd Saburo tolerate it all? Can't get my head around it. Could have kept his son on a short leash.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and disciplined man. The strongest man I have ever known. And yet, at the critical moment, he showed a weakness.
But you could just get your mission and leave if you wanted to.
Yeah.
For his daughter. When Yorinobu formed his band of hounds, declared war on his own family, Arasaka-sama could have crushed him with one word. Yet he did not. For he did not wish his daughter to suffer.
Alright, Braden, I'm gonna pick a new game for today because turns out even getting this to work in the Windows mode requires me installing modding tools specific to the game, and that's a bit too much for me.
That's always a good sign.
What game was it?
It's called Hegemonia, Legions of Iron. We'll definitely come back to it, but
yes,
not today.
Wait. Think she's complicit in Saburo's murder?
I think we are all to blame.
I have some backups
to be tricked.
if things do not
we
work
will
out.
Correct this soon. Time for some reconnaissance. Wait for my call.
All right. Now I need to call Mr. Hands.
V is calling. Ergo, V as well.
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief, if you can swing it.
Ah, straight to biz. Ultra heavy variety. The Voodoo Boys, led by one Maman Brigitte. It's no easy feat getting an audience with her.
I love controller drift.
Really not doing biz with the Voodoo?
No mouse for this?
Surprised? I strive to avoid risking my dealings.
I'm using a controller.
They pose much of it. Still, feelers I can extend.
Okay.
No harm in asking around.
Judgy.
I'm not judging.
I'm sorry, Chris Zombie Pie Redacted isn't here.
Let's see, there's something I
You know, it
got
just makes a
there.
lot more sense if attack is selected to F2 for some reason. You know, I think that's the most appropriate key binding.
An insular bunch all round. Tech, networks, what you will.
I have tried to play Cyberpunk with. I found the controller controls with this game to be awful. This is like 3 years ago. So maybe they've changed it since then. I just think it felt bad. Do you still get a whole lot of like random phone calls from your quote-unquote handlers to give you side quests?
Only when you're near them.
Okay, because that was a problem in the original. I would just get constant.
You can also set it to oh, I can apparently start Phantom Liberty now. Huh.
My understanding is that's a high level thing. What's your character look like?
Is Phantom Liberty the Idris Elba thing?
That's the expansion.
Think he does a good job in that, or is it you think it's going to be Keanu Reeves level of man? They should have hired somebody else.
I don't feel like I've heard great things about Idris Elba's performance in this game.
Nice.
Like, it does not seem like a Knuckles situation where he is given that role actual far more effort than it deserves. Alright, I don't need to keep playing this on stream.
Hold on. They punted again? How many punts have there been so far? I just occasionally look over at the Paramount Plus stream, and they're punting.
Are you watching the stream with SpongeBob and Patrick?
No.
What are you doing?
Because I have the sound off. So what's the point?
I don't even like SpongeBob, but that seems like if you're gonna watch football, that's the way to do it.
If I wanted to watch football, I would want Tom Kenny playing SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes? What's up?
In a booth.
Again, I have the sound off, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, there's been a fumble and 3 punts so far. Oh, I hope they don't score until the second half. That'd be so good. Just make this the worst Super Bowl ever.
Wait, has no one scored yet?
No one scored yet, and the first quarter is almost over.
Jesus. This is why I'm glad I don't watch the big game, TM.
I did not even know the Super Bowl was today. That's how much I don't keep up.
Yeah, I was reminded of it by my coworker when I got in. He's like, "You excited for the big game?" And I was like, "Which one?"
What big game?
As someone who watches the football for the punts, I'm having a great night tonight.
Yeah, all punts all the time, baby.
Yeah.
I'd like it for it to be a good game though, because why not?
Yeah, no. As someone who has watched some very boring,
straight to the point,
very boring Super Bowls. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was the one with the Broncos, or the Colts. It was the one with the Colts.
Oh, okay. You mean the lowest scoring?
Yes,
Super Bowl
the
of all
lowest
time?
scoring Super Bowl.
Nice.
And just finding that to be very boring. Anyway, I'm gonna buy some more armor.
I do like this syndicate ass inventory screen.
Yeah.
It used to be so much worse.
Sure. But it's not anymore.
Alright, yeah, this is 9 Universal Booster, huh?
Yeah.
Or this is Intelligence Attuned.
Actually, I don't think any of this was even there. Like, you could have cyberware, but it wasn't this.
So yeah, before I'm to understand that like the clothing you wore had stats. Now
Yes.
the only thing that really gives meaningful stats is cyberware.
Yeah. So you could install cyberware and stuff. But it wasn't anywhere near this much. A lot of your stats and stuff came from your clothes, so you wound up looking like an MMO character who was like halfway through their leveling, and they were just putting on the stuff that has the best stats, so it all looks like crap.
I feel you. I played too much WoW.
Yeah. I mean, now it seems standard in MMOs to have some kind of like paint system where you can have the stats of one piece of armor and the looks of another.
Yeah, the transmogrification stuff.
Yeah.
The weak.
And I'm gonna upgrade my leg cyberware. Look at that. Increased leg crouching speed. But as you can see, I don't have enough.
Wait. You say crouching speed. Do you mean speed while you're crouching, or the time it takes you
crouched
to go from
movement
standing
speed?
Okay, from standing to crouched.
Yes.
Oh man, I can crouch. I can do squats 10% faster.
Yeah.
What does your character look like?
I picked corpo background for my V. So I went with the most middle management white woman imaginable. But then, she's wearing a Gwent t-shirt.
Also, it's first person.
See, the jacket says burn corpo shit. But the joke is, I'm a corpo shit.
I mean, you're not anymore. You got kicked out.
Yeah. they took all of my good cyberware. All right, let's craft ourselves some better cyberware while we're at it.
Would you have a cap on how much you can put in for now?
Yeah, there's a cap for but I'm still using the basic version of all of my spells, basically. So what if I had better versions of my spells?
Alright, so a correction. When I look over at the game, it is either a punt or McCaffrey running the ball. McCaffrey, I think, is the MVP running back this year.
Yeah, everybody's favorite author, and McCaffrey. She really likes nobility, and she thinks that the lower classes are subhuman.
Oh, I see.
I have 13 cyberdeck RAM. Oh, in case you're wondering, the way I'm speccing my character is very much in cool.
Yeah, naturally.
Because if there's a stat called cool, of course I'm going to put stat points in cool.
Yeah, your lady's obsessed with throwing knives. Of course, she's obsessed with being popular.
Yeah, and then a little bit of intelligence.
Just wants to look cool all
which
the time.
is basically the mage tree.
Sure.
And then technical ability is intelligence is also smart guns, and that's fun. He took an accidental selfie.
He had the camera reversed, I guess.
Alright. I gotta talk to Pan Am. So Pan Am is part of the nomadic people who rove the wasteland of America.
V, it's good you're here.
In Mad Max trucks.
What happened? Spit it out.
And she's a lady who says cuss words a lot.
The brick brain ventured out with a small
and dislikes authority.
Sure, it was
like my favorite Borderlands characters.
We've been observing their camp.
Yeah.
We know they're holding prisoners, including someone important. We need to free Saul.
She sounds so edgy and cool.
I felt I could count on
That's every NPC in this game.
Always, Pan Am.
Wow, this game's so edgy and cool.
Thought that was clear.
We're chooms.
Careful, or I'll start believing that.
I love cool cyber slang.
I'll survive, I'm sure. Whatever goodwill you might feel, I'm sure you won't turn down one of the best sniper rifles on the West Coast. A Tektronica Grad. You saw it in action already. That and the gratitude of
What's your favorite dumb future
fancy.
slang?
Once you have it in hand, fancy all of a sudden becomes kick-ass. Let's go.
Because choom is one of the words in this game that they use nonstop, and I just think it's funny every single time they say it.
Well,
yeah, it's also in Shadowrun, although Shadowrun probably got it from this.
This or you know,
yeah, I know.
How do you like Battlestar Galactica using frack all the time?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or yes, or Snow Crash.
You really aim to do
what about Firefly?
Someone has
saying
to.
that things are shiny.
You know you have a pistol.
They're neat.
Right?
So saying, oh, that's
Someone
neat. It's like,
has
oh,
to.
shiny. Oh no, that's
I like in Shadowrun, geek is to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Cool guy geeked.
I like this. In this game, they say, "Oh, they chromed that guy."
You never mentioned seeking outside.
I gotta lean up against the car.
We can get. Okay, how do you want to do this? Quietly. An open assault would be suicide.
Quietly?
Mitch is already setting up the recon.
I'm good at being quiet.
While I cover you.
Going in quiet. Two's all you need.
It's not that I don't want to go to serve some Raffins up some justice. It's just...
Look around.
I'm looking up
the last
Shadow.
attacks left barely half of us standing.
Shadow
Our
Road Slay.
supplies are stuck outside
What did I
goddamn
miss?
Reno.
Drek, that's a good one. Yeah.
Don't get
Wait,
started.
Drek.
We're up shit.
Wait,
creek.
Tails
Static.
got his own Game
I don't
Gear
know if we're
spin-off
ever gonna
game?
find-
Yeah, Tails Adventure.
It was from a recent GDQ.
Rather not think
Oh.
about what you do for the ones at the bottom of your food chain. You're asking for trouble.
Leave it! She has a right not to understand.
There's Mitch. I floated a drone over the Wraith's camp. Will you take a look, or would you rather keep
Why would
mouthing
people make
off?
fun of Christopher Walken?
Let's see what we got here.
The man's
Yeah,
a
I
treasure.
can't see it. Active camo, but that
Yeah, there's this
practically
big
inhales
long
batteries,
ad that I guess is
so
an
make it
extended Christopher Walken gag.
I'm
They
just
found an
ready
abandoned cement plant
to
to spawn in.
play
With a
the
massive
cyberpunk.
Locust would be a better name for them. They fly into a place, strip it of all it's got, then move on.
Not the worst one he's done.
You know, when I was in the video game Ripper, it was really
You see the wall?
cyberpunk
They've added some
before
primitive security measures.
cyberpunk. The whole ad was about people doing bad
It
walking
points
impressions
them
to him.
aiming
God
stay
damn it.
longer. The question is why. Who
I
knows
am
for
very
sure,
glad
but
I
I
had
would
to
guess
sound
that
off.
Saul is part of the reason.
Remember
He's still there.
when
We have to find a way inside.
it was all
That guard post
crypto
is probably
bullshit?
connected to the rest of the camp.
Our way in?
Yeah, those were the days.
Fortune favors the
Maybe,
brave.
but there are also breaches in the
Right.
wall.
Apparently Larry
like the
David
guarded
lost a bunch of
sections.
money on that because they paid him in
Good for him.
crypto.
Good.
Good for him.
He also tried to strangle Elmo on live television.
Do you
Last
see the
Okay.
week.
Sure. I feel like you never know what's a bit with him.
Tire tracks.
Or maybe he's
Their vehicles
crazy.
were
Who
moving
knows?
heavy freight.
How much of his character in Curb is just him?
Yeah.
And you know, you talk to anyone who worked on Seinfeld,
It
and
could
the
have been
answer
equipment.
is
Either
probably
that
a
or Saul's
lot.
not their only prisoner.
Well, Jason Alexander ended up making that character his own in time. Like
Yeah.
early George is pretty different, especially season 1 George. He's a complete season 1 Seinfeld. Jerry is the off the wall one, and George is supposed to be the normal guy. It's
The
really
tracks lead to the truck.
it doesn't work.
Can you scan it? That's probably the one they kept Saul in.
You
The main
know,
building.
if a
There. Saul
sitcom
must be
survives
inside.
past
Quite a
2 or 3
spread.
seasons,
Be like looking for
chances
a
are
diamond
the
in a
first
hailstorm.
season's going to be
If
the
they haven't
weird
scrapped and
one.
gutted the place for parts, you could access the local cam net.
And of course, the
Which
second
they
quarter
find control.
opens with a failed touchdown pass.
Yeah, Seinfeld
Fantastic.
season 1 was like 5 episodes or something. So.
Like, have you ever seen Parks and Rec season 1?
Yep, I watched all
that
of
is
last
not
season.
that is not the direction the rest of that show goes in.
No. Wasn't there a main character in that one that was gone in the second season?
There is a character who is in season 2, and he's
could've
kind of
sworn-
the straight man. He's supposed to be the Jim Halpert equivalent, and
Skywalk. It connects
by
the
the
garage to
end
main
of that
structure.
season, they write his character off because he just does not fit.
Okay, got some stuff to work with now.
All right, so the Niners just got 3 points.
Is everything
There are
clear?
points on the board.
Yep. Let's go get Saul.
Perfect.
No, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking
Mitch,
at the
is
guy
the
right
band
now.
friend?
He was in season 1. He's
I
like
did
kind
what
of
I
a
could.
Yeah.
Take a
dark-haired
tour.
dude, right?
Yeah, he's in season 1 and 2.
Yeah, he was a straight man in season 1.
Don't even remember him.
Yeah,
Looking at him right now, couldn't tell you a fucking thing about him.
yeah.
Solid job.
Justin?
Mostly improvised, actually.
Was
What?
his name
I'll have to
Justin?
No. Just
Hold on a minute. I
Prime
got one
Minister
more thing.
Justin Trudeau.
If you find Saul hasn't flatlined, you'll probably need this.
Does Leslie Knope also have a crush on him, or did she only have room in her heart for Biden?
Central pump.
Oh no, they're doing a Twister remake?
What?
Hope so.
No.
Doubt I could carry him on my back.
Why would,
Man!
What? The man's dead, goddammit.
Why would you remake Twister? There's nothing fundamental about Twister that screams we need to reinterpret it for the 2020s.
Yep.
Okay, the only reason I'd be okay with it is if it starred Helen Hunt.
No.
I don't know what the fuck she's been doing for a long time, but I'd be okay seeing old Helen Hunt.
You know, she was in Incredibles 2.
Sure. I was gonna say the last thing I remember her in was What Women Want, which was a while ago.
Yeah, boy.
Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. So it's called Twisters, plural.
Oh.
It's like the
alien. So it's a soft reboot.
That's how they do it.
Yeah.
Multiple Twisters.
What if two?
What if, you know what's more dangerous than one Twister?
Remember the part in Twister where the reason Helen Hunt's character is obsessed with chasing Twisters is because her father was literally lifted up by a tornado in front of her, and that's her dark backstory.
It's great.
Because that's how movies were written in the 1990s.
Anyone else?
I miss Paxton.
Said yourself he's
I watched Above 13 again last
Paxton.
Moving civilians across the border.
I recognize none of the actors in this movie. That's a great sign.
Opening the valves, cranking a few figure eights to set the desert ablaze.
Let it be known, I just kissed my fingers and lifted them to the sky.
That's all I remembered. All had our
Here's to you, Bill.
I know. It's just.
Rep to a real one.
I have not watched Big Love for obvious reasons.
I can't imagine what those reasons are.
You know what? It was one of his last roles, I think, but he was good in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That one good season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the first one.
Looking
bad.
Well, the back half of the first season was good.
We have to move quickly.
The second half of that season was good. There was a good half season of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and he was a big part of it.
Park beside that out.
I liked that. I liked the first half of the first season because it just became a Monster of the Week thing, and I feel like those are, like with the exception of Supernatural for a long time, I feel like those are just gone.
Yeah.
Just watch yourself down there.
Now, if we're talking about good television shows, Supernatural.
You should watch the first 2 seasons of Supernatural.
No, I should watch the first 20 seasons of Supernatural.
No, the 2 ends like it's just a complete arc. If you get into 3, it basically just goes.
Yeah,
forever.
but how am I going to learn about Tailgate from watching the seasons when it was a mostly hinged television show?
Also, yes, this was after I stopped watching, but I made a point of watching what Lionheart just mentioned. The Scooby-Doo episode where they become animated it's fucking great.
There's the episode where they go to a fan convention that is clearly just a Supernatural fan convention.
Oh, no, I have one better for you, dude. There's an episode where they get brought out into the real world and everybody thinks that they are the actors playing the characters.
Like, the thing I greatly respect about Supernatural
and then they killed the director.
Is, after a certain point, they were just entirely game to do...
No, dude, that's within the first, 5 seasons.
Yeah.
And then they went for, another, 1,000 years past that.
I bet it. Supernatural went on so long that it starts and ends during the Felicia Day period of human history, when a woman could have an acting career because she was into nerdy stuff and vaguely attractive.
Shots fired, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Felicia Day.
I watched The Guild in high school.
Right, that was her.
Yeah.
That was her.
The Guild.
That's why she was the thing.
She was at least part of MST3K for a bit. Maybe
she is. She's one of the mad scientists in the newer seasons.
Yeah, she's the granddaughter or niece of the mad scientist from the first show.
She's the daughter of Dr. Forrester.
Yes.
Which makes her the granddaughter of Pearl Forrester.
Is Patton Oswalt still part of that?
Yes. Yes, they were part of...
Did they ever do more than 2 seasons of that?
Yeah, the most recent season's really good.
Oh shit!
Someday I'll watch that. It's just expensive.
I can hook you up.
I would want to give them the money.
Yeah, you should. That new season of MST3K is a good time.
It's a new person, right? It's not.
It's well, Joel is one of the hosts of the most recent season.
They brought back.
They brought back Joel.
Yeah, because Joel's the guy behind all of this.
Oh, I know, but there was the guy in the Netflix stuff, and I was like,
yeah,
I wasn't
yes, Jonah
Noah,
Ray
right?
is also
Jonah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, last I saw, Jonah got eaten by a mechanical dinosaur.
Yes, Jonah Ray is
season
also.
2,
So it's Jonah Ray, Emily Marsh, and Joel.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So my problem with the Netflix stuff was, I think that the riff track, so to speak, was timed wrong for all of those. Like, there were some good jokes, but they were always like just
a little too rapid fire.
Yes, like there was no way you could have possibly come up with that joke in time. They'd sometimes start the joke before the thing they're joking at ended.
So they got a lot better with that in the second Netflix season, and this season I think is genuinely just like well paced.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
I'll watch that.
You like playing Skyrim as a stealth archer? What
yeah.
about playing Skyrim as a stealth knife thrower?
It's the same thing. Is there a drop to your knife throwing?
No.
Okay.
A little
You're near
bit.
the main structure.
Okay, yeah.
That has to be where they're holding. That's all.
Oh, season 3 was in 2022.
Yes.
Okay.
And now let's get on the camera.
You with dragons? Lionheart, do you know how much sneak attack damage does? I've snuck up on a dragon and killed them in a single hit, and they just die, and their body wigs out, and they burn up.
I mean,
this is because Skyrim is a good video game.
It's very easy, and melee combat is bad, so like might as well pick the thing that just gets through fights the fastest.
I'm still an advocate for turning the difficulty up in Skyrim 1, just because it forces you to actually play with the mechanics a little more than just stealth archer.
Sure. I've been making a point of trying to play games on hard going forward.
That is what I did. That is what I did with my the one playthrough I had like a ton of fun with. The one where I didn't fast travel anywhere and stuff. And I don't know, it makes you engage with the game in a way that you wouldn't normally.
I did not fast travel until I had played for like 200 hours.
Yeah, like I did when it was just like your next objective is on the other side of the world.
Oh man, that's the journey.
But even then, I would usually try to go to the nearest city and like use the cart and stuff.
Yeah, carts are fair game. That's in world. That's in world. Okay, Braden, what if I were to tell you my pick for today might be a GSC Game World game?
Oh, is it Elven Legacy or
Nope.
Heroes of Annihilated Empires?
Nope.
Okay, so
I
it's
don't
the
think you
other thing
could
they
guess
made.
it, but nope. You don't know about this one.
Cossacks?
Nope.
What'd you call me?
Don't look it up. Be a good surprise. I just need to make sure I can get it to run in windowed mode. I think I have to put into Service Pack 3 or something.
Ew.
Well, I tried just changing the target of the shortcut, and like apparently that works from what I've seen online, but it's not working for me.
Damn it, B! So much for being sly. Find Saul and you. Okay, main building.
I was trying to be stealthy.
This is your fault. Stab, stab, stab.
Play this game only throwing knives, never ever doing anything else.
I think that's what he's doing.
Nah, he just took out gun.
Oh, right. He said he got intelligence for occasional smart gun.
Smart gun. Look at this. Boop. Trollets, they curve.
I want to get this to work because I suspect you would hear the title of this game and go, ah, and have a lot of things to say.
Need to inhale my cyber drugs.
Damn chiphead.
So, yeah, if I get a headshot with a throwing knife, it also poisons the enemy. So that's fun.
As we all know, poison in the future only actually enters the bloodstream if it enters the brain.
Do you have to buy more throwing knives, or
no.
How hard is it to get hold of more?
No, the throwing knife just returns.
Oh, it's like
great.
Barden's hammers or whatever. I was throwing actions. Put it through a lens, I understand.
Yeah, if you could talk in Vermintide 2, Falcon can understand everything.
Vermintide 2 is a solid-ass video game.
I want to, but I should just try out having it. It's like the one thing I haven't tried yet. No. Well, what am I thinking? What's the thing that tries to force it into a windowed mode?
There's
Alt-Enter.
Is it Alt-Enter?
Alt-Enter forces full screen.
Right, that's what I was thinking of. Damn it.
I don't want to go like this.
Yes, there's Alt-Enter. There's also, depending on what vintage this game is, might be a DG Voodoo fix. That's
more than I might be willing to do. Damn it! I have all these good ones, but they require actual work.
Isn't the DG Voodoo? Isn't that just downloading a DLL and putting it in the right spot?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
As is be hard. And DX Wind is similar.
Oh, that should be easy. Just make sure you get the DLL from a safe place.
I got eyes on him.
Is he
breathing? Think so.
Good. Grab him and get out of there.
Saul?
Do you have my goddamn cigar?
Easy, Saul. I'm here with Pan Am.
Pan Am? But she left.
Not forever. Gonna get you out.
You. I remember. You're that merc.
You're pretty badly beat. Probably could use this.
Oh, yeah.
So, how is he?
Time to don my dancing shoes.
He'll live.
Now get yourselves out of there.
A shitstorm down here. Brewing to be a Category 5.
I know. Get out of the building. I'll be right there.
That's a mistake. You'll regret.
See, this is great. Just playing knife juggler. throwing stuff at people's heads. And if I get a kill with a critical hit, it instantly returns the knife.
Another one.
Serious right now?
Those devils wanted to know our location.
I thought the knives returned
If
to
we
you
drive to
regardless.
camp now, we'll just be setting the table for them.
You look outside lately? The storm will wipe our tracks.
And the scent of blood?
What?
We got more chomping at our tail.
Fuck.
We need to shake them. That's one way to treat an engine.
Fuck off, Saul. I can't squeeze any more out of it. Cut off that tail.
Get ready. Hold the Caldo!
Over there! Just a bit! Damn it! We got more! Decommission the bastards! Going off-road! This'll be rough! Storm! It's going to swallow us!
We need to find shelter.
I know, damn it! There's an abandoned farm nearby. I'll get us there.
Fuck! My head! You out to kill me?
Beautiful! We got hit!
Oh, I just need to shoot the
Big.
tires.
I can't push it
I'm a
much
silly
more.
boy.
This ought to... They need me in angle.
Woo! We got him!
Ha! That-a-way, girl! Couldn't have done it better myself.
Thanks.
It was a while ago he said this, but Lionheart said he's never done Stealth Archer in Skyrim. Which also, I never have. Every time I've tried it, I've gotten very bored very quickly.
It's how I played Skyrim.
I have always played it with a sword in one hand and a spell in the other, which also seems to be how Lionheart played it.
I did double daggers.
You see those buildings? We'll wait it out there.
I remember this place. It should be safe.
I've
At
used
least for now.
shields some, because they're actually pretty effective at blocking.
Inside, quick!
Yeah, imagine if you have two daggers, if both of them can put some kind of status effect on the enemy, that probably would
I need to catch my breath.
be pretty good.
Okay, we might have to fall back on what your backup is.
Oh, not working?
You probably can get it working. I have to admit, my tolerance for making
troubleshooting.
Not hungry.
Listen, I did it
I
for
just swallowed a
I did it
pound
for
of
money for quite a while, and I'm so fucking tired of doing it.
I do it for
Looks like we're
fun.
in for the night.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about how much effort it took to get
Could you
King's
help me
Quest VIII
locate?
running.
I'll search in here.
How much effort did it take to get King's Quest VIII running?
The version of that game you can purchase on the GOG does not work on modern OSs. So I had to get an ISO for the game from archive.org and run through a fan a fan installer that actually properly functions.
Deal with the corp, you end with nothing, Saul.
Okay, is the power not in here?
Great, I'm gonna put that game in your Google Drive for another date. Though,
I will.
'cause I bet you can get that. I'm gonna tell you the name right now, and I bet it's gonna tell you everything you need to know about it. It's called American Conquest.
Oh, that game. Cossacks but America.
Yeah. What if I were to tell you the first campaign you play is Columbus?
I would say, yeah, that sounds like an RTS made in Ukraine.
Slava Ukraine.
Lionheart asked that you have to alternate triggers in Skyrim. You do.
You do. Yes.
You can push them both at the same time and do a power attack.
Yeah.
Or you can alternate.
Damn, it's getting cold.
I tried to get us some heat in here, but no luck. Can you check it? Might have the magic touch.
This game looks very
Actually, you know what? Check the fuse outside. It might have come loose.
Like, visually it just looks very good, or it looks very fun?
Both.
I think whatever this game is now is a pretty good time.
Yeah, it's the benefit of being behind. Like
the benefit of not playing this, like seeing what this game was at launch, and going no thank you.
Yeah, I'm good.
And then
I'm sorry, I'm too busy playing Knack in the year of our Lord 2024.
Yeah, I understand.
I wish we could have played Knack 2 together. That game actually is significantly better than the first one. What if I were to tell you actually get a move set?
Ooh.
Knack never seemed bad. Just a pretty good, just boring and maybe a good punchline.
He learns martial arts because a black woman makes a sphere of knowledge and puts it in his robot body.
Choice of words.
Great, as you do. I mean,
I've seen fiction with dumber explanations.
She just generates it like a Dragon Ball Z orb of like energy.
Everything. Our camp locations, routes, offloading points.
As you do.
If they knew what
Are there any 2024 games beside FF7 I should pay attention to?
And if you had mounted
definitely every single year, like there's always good video games. It just depends on what you're into.
Teeth, furrowed brow. It's his way of saying.
Here's the game
is coming out.
A few. Like any family.
Dragon's Dogma 2 is apparently coming out this year.
Yes, Dragon's Dogma 2.
If you'd like to come
New Hellblade, apparently that Star Wars Outlaws game's coming out.
Yes, the
Avowed
Ubisoft Star Wars game.
No more jump into the
New Like a Dragon.
So it begins.
Oh,
that's already out.
You know what's coming.
Chronicles is finally coming out. Nice.
Yeah. Wrath, Eon of Ruin comes out sometime in
So you
February.
would sell us out to biotech.
Hopefully that's good.
Vade, tell him it's a damn rotten idea.
Also, that might just be something interesting to me.
You're gonna bloody the furniture. Keep me out of it.
Oh, right. The Wolf Among Us is getting a second game this year.
We'll have plenty of time to tear at each other's throats later.
Huh.
That is my hope.
And theoretically, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
No, that game's coming out in like
real game.
this month, my dude, or next month. It's a completely different game with a set character.
Supposedly Stalker 2 and 40K Space Marine 2 come out this year.
Yeah.
I said supposedly.
Oh, they're making a new Shantae game.
They're making a new old Shantae game.
Yeah, it's called Shantae Advance.
Isn't WayForward always making a new Shantae games?
Yes.
There's a lot of time in between all of those. Like
they are
was like 2001 or 2 or something.
Yeah. Shantae 1 was a 2001 Game Boy Color game.
Yeah, they've made. I mean, the next one's gonna be their 6th. Like, there's always a bit of time in between them.
And
that new One in the Dark coming out.
There's a remaster of Tomb Raider 1 through 3 coming out.
Yes. Little motel,
oh, great.
Little fireplace, booze. Grumpy guy at reception is the one thing.
I was talking to a friend a couple days ago who told me about that, and he was apparently interested in it because he figured they would remake the controls, and I was like, you can't do that. If you redo the controls for those games, you have to redesign them entirely.
Oh, right, Arc 2, isn't that the one that had Vin Diesel in it for like a trailer?
Yes.
I have not gotten to the Phantom Liberty stuff yet. Anyway, I just shut down Pan Am.
It meant a lot to me.
What?
You want to give her a foot massage?
We did not. We don't need a sex scene in my video game stream.
No.
Why not? You've only got 8 people watching. You're not gonna get in trouble for it.
The wind has waned.
No,
I
but
can't speak for Haboobs, but when a
God
Chinook
will
rolls
know.
rough and rowdy across the blade.
So.
You know, when I play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I am planning on having Cassandra be completely asexual. Just none of it. Isn't there for it. She's here to murder people. That's it.
Okay, cool.
On behalf of the staff of the Independent California,
I feel like 2077 has so much nudity anyway that you might as well have
desensitized.
Oh, Lionheart knows a Canadian streamer who has shown boobs and dongs with no issues.
Like, in games, or...?
In video games? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I know a Canadian streamer that has showed full frontal female nudity in film before.
Yeah, joke.
What? No, who?
No, what? Who? No,
what, who?
I'm not
a
cop.
About?
Fucking narc.
Anyway.
This is
like when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, there was actually seemed to be a fair bit of concern about that, and Twitch, if I remember correctly, clarified you're not going to get in trouble for BG3 unless you like really focus on it.
There was a point where Microsoft's automatic content flagging was apparently flagging, the automatic screen recording stuff, and I guess if you did Minthara's romance scene, you would get temporarily banned from Xbox Live.
Have you seen Minthara's romance scene?
No.
It's basically porn.
Okay. Speaking of basically porn, who else is streaming on Twitch today? Rio.
You in like an hour.
Yeah, also me in like an hour or so. Yeah, do we want to raid Rio? Do we want to raid...
Sure.
Yeah, let's raid Rio.
Alright, I'm gonna get something to eat. Talk to you later.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll see you all in about an hour.